Hello everyone, hopefully you're doing well today. It is time for another chunk roll, but is it going to be a good roll or a bad roll? I'm not sure. We'll find out soon. I'm just finishing out agility. I've got like 20 minutes of agility to do, so I figured I'd chat to you guys for the 20 minutes left of agility. Then I'll get 99, get the cape, and we'll get rolling. So hello everyone, hopefully you're having a fantastic day, whether it's the morning, evening, nighttime, whatever it is for you guys. But hello Yui, Brian, Ricardo, Yolno, James. Yolno, thank you so much for the $2. That's very kind of you, and thank you for the luck of the fray and vibes of the Hannibal. I like that. That is some good stuff. Hazmat, hello. Hello, Loki. Hello, Hardcore Rocks. Hello, Dino Suckers. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Codex. Hey, Gameland. Reiner. Kiosif. How you all doing? Hopefully you're doing well. 20k XP for 99 sailing for you. Very nice. Early congrats on sailing. I have never done any sailing on any account. Like, even my main account, I've just been AFK in 99s. When I have when I have a chill grind on this account, I've AFK'd a bunch of 99s on the main account, but I haven't got around to doing any sailing, honestly. I probably should at some point, but I just never, it came at such a bad time, because it came when I was finishing the 99 smithing, and then since then I haven't really had any reason to go back to do the sailing, because the chunk man has required quite a lot of attention with the Jad pet and all that jazz. Thoughts about playing hardcore mode? Nah, I'm good. I think, the plugin's fun, but there's lots of flaws with the way the mode works, and it's, not really built to be a game mode. It was just built to, open packs and have fun. So I think it would need tweaking to make it, a feasible game mode. And, I'm having so much fun with the chunk man anyway. I have no reason to go ahead and play a different account right now. If I get an AFK grind on the chunker now, then I'll probably just go back to my main and do something like sailing that we were just talking about, rather than making a new locked account. You just completed catching 56k eclectic imps on your hardcore. Is that for medium clues, I'm guessing? Yeah, it took me a lot of catches. I think I have lots on my tracker, so that's over 62,000 or whatever it is in eclectics. But I have no idea how much. I have probably over 100k on this account. Yeah, I saw Zuck on Verf's account. Very, very, very cool. Mr. Crumja Man doesn't foul, you know. How bad was the agility grind? Fun or torture? I mean, it was pretty boring because agility itself is fairly boring. But the thing with agility is I have a decent method. RD Rooftops is 60k an hour or something, even when chilling. I think you can push it a little bit higher than that, but I'm doing farm runs in between. Hey, lady. I'm doing farm runs in between and stuff, and I'm not 100% focused. So getting 55, 60k an hour. So, you know, going from 90 to 99 here wasn't that terrible. I did 85 to 90 at Brimhaven, and that was 50k an hour as well. So not bad experience and hour methods, especially for agility. So yeah, it wasn't that fun. It took me 200 hours total to go from 85 to 99. But 200 hours on a chunk man for a 99 is pretty good going, because it could have been a lot worse. I don't think there's any way that I can... I guess, I could go up to God Wars, but I don't think I can enter God Wars without the quest Troll Stronghold. And doesn't Troll Stronghold require you to go elsewhere? Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I could just kill Dad and not have to worry. I'm not sure. Nice 99 Slayer untrimmed, by the way, lady. I saw you got that the other day. Very nice, very nice. If you can hear me, that is. That's a lot of Amylase crystals too. Yeah, but I can't do anything with Amylase crystals, and I can't buy them yet anyway. I have to roll the chunk. I have to roll North Burthup. But to be able to use the amylase crystals, I need super energies, and that requires Mortmire fungi, and that's one of the harder resources to get in the game. So I don't have any chunks with Mortmire fungi, sadly. So I don't have super energies. Ah, nice. You'll know. Okay, Castle Wall, that makes sense. It's always interesting to see everyone's names on, like, different things, right? Yeah, I don't know whether I could... Because, like, if I roll here and roll this, I don't unlock Herblore, right? But I do get the path. But then would I even be able to roll all the way up to God War's Dungeon and be able to do it? Because I thought you need to start, like, Troll Stronghold. Can I start Troll Stronghold without having to, like, leave my chunks, etc.? Maybe. And then maybe I could get to God War's Dungeon. God War's Dungeon would be insane. I think it's possible. For a lot of the bosses, I think a rune crossbow is fine. You can do, like, the Bando's altar method with a crossbow, I'm pretty sure. So I think it'd be okay. Yeah, Wildy boss change means fungi is harder to get from them as well. And then, like, Canathus is the other one, which is so far away from me. And then there's, like, a very small handful of things that can give it otherwise. Not much at all. Really, really not much at all. I'm 23k agility XP away from chunk rolling. Well, I'll obviously get 99 agility by the cape, then roll. But I'll be speaking about the rolls beforehand as well. So probably, like... half past or something we'll probably roll. I'm not 100% sure. I don't have a set time. This is exactly when I'm going to roll, but yeah, maybe half past or something. No, I didn't do any foot pedaling in Brimhaven. The times that I did have to AFK, I don't have to, like, AFK hard enough that I can't do Brimhaven. So when I was doing Brimhaven, I would just AFK to the point where I would wait until the thing needs to be tagged again in a minute, and I just tagged the pillar every minute and just make sure I was tagging the pillar. That was literally it. I had, like, not anything that's more than a minute AFK that I really had to, like, dedicate time to. Even when I was, like, packaging my eBay orders for my card store that I run, like, I could package eBay orders while just running to pillars and tagging them every 1 minute. You know, it wasn't too bad. It made packing the orders take a little bit longer, but, like, it wasn't something I couldn't do, you know? Yeah, I saw the guy who went to 200 mil agility using Brimhaven tickets. Crazy, man. Actually crazy. Exactly half past or rioting with cannons. Understandable. What's your agility level, lady? Are you 99? Oh, you're not 99 agility, are you? Because you have Untrimmed Slayer. 87, so you're boosting for the course. Nice, okay. Oh, I guess, like, now that you're Untrimmed Slayer, you can keep Untrimmed Slayer, because you've got 99 range and 99 mage now, right? So you just do the telegrab trick to keep your Untrimmed Slayer, yeah. Makes sense. 99 agility already? Yeah, yeah. I've been putting in a decent amount of time. I've been trying to get 500k XP a day on average. And I hit that pretty consistently, which I'm happy with, which is, like, if I'm chilling, like, 9 hours every day at least. So I was putting in a decent amount of time every day just doing agility, but I was just, like, watching my wife stream or watching Netflix or YouTube or whatever, just on the little second monitor so that I could at least have something to do with agility so it wasn't too mind-numbingly boring. Yeah, yeah, the experience an hour for the AFK foot pedal method for Brimhaven is not worth it. Because, like, even just tagging the pillar at level 80 plus, you get 210 XP for tagging, plus XP in between, plus 325 XP per ticket you trade in or something. So you're looking at, like, 50k experience an hour, or 45, 50k experience an hour just tagging the pillars and all of the stuff in between. So it's not bad. Hello, CJ. How you doing, buddy? I do still play RS3, but I mostly only play RS3 for, like, updates and events and stuff. So I'll be streaming on Twitch RS3 Leagues. I'll be going ham on RS3 Leagues on, what is it, August the 10th, I think it comes out. So yeah, I'll be spamming Leagues on August the 10th, and I'll be going pretty hard. The only time off that I'll be having with RS3 Leagues is I have a birthday barbecue, because my birthday is the 18th of August. So I have a barbecue for my birthday with a bunch of friends coming around that I arranged way before Leagues was announced. So I'll be taking like one day off to do the birthday barbecue and then back to Leagues. I'll probably do a video of my Leagues prep like I did last time. Last RS3 Leagues, I did a video talking about my route, and I made a spreadsheet, and I laid out like a starting route. I'll do the same for this one. I'll probably try and do a starting route up until you unlock your first area, and then I'll stop the guide, because then everyone's going to pick different areas, whatever suits them, right? So I'll probably try and make a starting route again by planning it on stream the few days before release, once we have like as much information as possible. Then once I can get that all planned a few days before release, I'll then make the video, talk about like my route, give you the spreadsheet, etc., and then I'll just stream it from then on. I don't think I'll be making any videos after that, because I want to 100% focus on streaming it and having fun and like progressing, right? So that'll probably be the only Leagues video I make, but I want to do a Leagues prep video. Yeah, no progress videos on Leagues. The 8.5k RD roofs. So I started at level 90. Level 90 is what, like 5 million experience? So if I was getting like 55k an hour, say, including my farm runs and everything in there, that's like 140 hours of rooftops or something. And then it took me like 50, 60 hours of Brimhaven to get 2 rooftops. So about 200 hours in total. Hey, Mr. Spider Mash, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Value check on the marks. 21 mil if I was to turn them into amulets, and like, can you sell the crystals? I think that's the price of like the profit of stamina pots, right? So if I was to turn all of those into stamina pots, yeah. Hello, Mr. Sageski, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I've been grinding a decent amount. But yeah, we're 16k away, so 10 minutes away. 10, 15 minutes away, I don't know. Yeah, I was Verf to Inferno, yeah. I've been chatting to Verf quite a lot because obviously we were in the same chunk before I rolled out of it and backlogged Zuck. And yeah, he was having a hard time with Inferno on stream and got like super nervous, died to Zuck, etc. Then he ended up doing it off stream. And he got it. So he was like super pumped that he got it, and he could make his video about it, etc. And then he's going to try his future capes on stream now that the pressure of that first cape is gone, which I think is probably pretty smart. RuneScape in Minecraft? Nah, that was a long time ago. I don't even think I have the file for it anymore, where we were making RS3 in Minecraft. You've been editing all day? You feel like you're slow at editing, but it is what it is. I mean, it's better to be slow at editing and make something that you are happy with than rush it and put out something you're not happy with, right? So yeah, 10.5 hour cape, and that's like not including all of the offline time he has, like lobbying to relog so that the nibblers go to the right pillar, and he also lobbies and checks the spawns and does it on like a simulator. Like if you take a look at his Twitch channel, he was doing a bunch of streaming of it, and he'd like see where they spawned, log out, go into a simulator to see where they're all spawning, solve it in the simulator to then log in and solve it in game. So in reality, it's like a 20-hour cape because of all of the practice and stuff he does. No, you didn't miss the chunk roll. I'm still getting 99 agility before I roll. Hey, Mr. Stannis. That's very kind of you. I'm glad you're enjoying the old school content, even if you don't play RuneScape. That's kind of cool. Thank you for watching the channel, even though you don't play RuneScape, and thank you for the €3. It's very kind of you. Have you had any interest in playing RuneScape, or is it just something that you enjoy watching people's like crazy grinds on like a Chunkman or area locked account or something, but it's just something you wouldn't do yourself? Because I know, like, for example, Settled has like the biggest old school audience, and like half of his audience don't even play old school. They just enjoy watching his videos because of the creativity and the challenge and the, you know, grind and whatever. It's definitely interesting because it's got to be one of the categories where it has a lot of crossover to people who don't play the game but still enjoy the videos. Because, like, if you look at something like World of Warcraft, there's not many people who don't play World of Warcraft that just watch World of Warcraft content. But I think that's because of all the snowflake style content in old school that makes it a bit more fun to watch for someone who doesn't even play the game. Yeah, that was the first chunker to complete the Inferno, yeah. Yeah, that's fair, Mr. Bam. Congrats on your Fire Cape, though. I mean, Fire Cape's still a cool achievement when you do it for the first ever time, right? Everyone's at their different point in the game. Like, I got my first ever Inferno Cape on my group Iron Man, and that felt so good when I did it at the time. Like, but obviously trying to do it with gear like this and supplies like this is a different story, so that's why I backlogged it. But when I did do it on that account, it's all of that build up and then like dying and redoing it, getting further each time, you know, and then finally getting that kill. Yeah, I have loads of RS3 friends who have not tried old school or don't care about old school. I don't think it's like a bad thing. If they just enjoy RS3 and want to play RS3, then that's fine. They don't have to play both games or swap over. Like, everyone enjoys different things. There's old school players who never play RS3. There's RS3 players who never play old school. Like, it is what it is. There's lots of people who play both, you know? Whatever people enjoy. I haven't rolled yet. No, I'm getting 99 agility first. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame, Sexkey, that your Rev RNG has not been too good. But hopefully the editing's going well and the job applications are doing good. Would it be smarter to start a fresh account on RS3 to learn it or jump back into your already progressed account? Depends on how progressed your account is. If your account's like late game, then jumping back into that's fine. But if your account's like in some weird like early mid game, you might as well just restart, right? It just depends on how much you've already progressed in the game. Like if you've already got a bunch of 99s and stuff, it's fine to jump back to that account. But it's also fine to make a new one. It just depends on what you would prefer. I'll be making a new account in RS3 next year. Probably will make like a hardcore Iron Man and try out all of the integrity changes they've released, but they've still got more that they're releasing for the rest of this year. So I'll probably make a new RS3 account at the start of like 2027 or something. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be an enjoyable thing. Give them gratzes in the clan chat for the 96 sailing and the 60 cooking. Your mother and friend group are in that group of RS3 players that won't ever switch over. All of them have said they don't want to start over with a level 3. Yeah. One of those things is like, you've dedicated a lot of time. Like, it's sunk cost fallacy as well. When you're already enjoying the game and you're having a fun time on the game, you don't have to play the other version if you're still having fun, you know? There's no reason to swap. The only reason, like, I swapped, for example, is because I wasn't having a good time post Necromancy release, which I think was really rushed and not a very good release. Then they did the whole Hero Pass stuff and a bunch of stuff before that I didn't agree with, and content droughts. I just wasn't enjoying it because I'd done everything and there wasn't much for me to do. So then I was like, yeah, I'll give Old School a try, right? But would I have done that if I had content and they didn't like shoot themselves in the foot? Maybe not. I maybe never would have changed. Early Grats on 99, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the cool hardcore, but I probably won't make it in time. I appreciate it, though. No, I'll be rolling once I hit 99. I am 7k away. I mean, a mace is still speeding up your kills, right? But it's a shame that you rolled the same item and didn't get cloggers. This man flexing his cape, I'll have it soon, don't worry. You're the same, you basically completed RS3 now and you play Old School? Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be going ham with RuneScape 3 Leagues, though. So it's like, yeah, I've done everything in RS3, but when something like Leagues comes out, I get to go back to the game, enjoy the game for what it is, have fun, test out a bunch of the new, like, integrity changes and stuff during the Leagues, play it for, like, a month, come back to Old School. Next thing that drops on RS3, go back to RS3 for a new skill, you know, whatever it is, and I can enjoy that. Race the new skill. Go back to Old School. There's nothing wrong with, like, playing both games, but there's also nothing wrong with being content in one. It's just different people, like, enjoy different things. Okay, sure, Mr. Castle, I'll come over, thank you. I'll quickly grab it and I'll try and be quick. But getting into Puro for me can take a while, right? Because I need to find the wheat field. Different strokes for different blokes, exactly. Someone got it? Yeah, yeah. See, that's what I mean, because I'd have to bank, I'd have to grab the imp jar, then hop worlds to get into Puro, then hop to your world, then grab it. I appreciate you trying to hold it and whatnot, but it's just one of those ones where it's very hard to do unless I'm, like, right there. Is this my strange plant? It's not here for me. Do 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 do. Yeah, that makes sense, Patrick. Yeah, I'm excited to go back to the game and try out those integrity changes, though. There will be some fun things with that on, like, a brand new account for sure, because on a main account, if you go back to the game and you're already, like, maxed, etc., you're not going to get that much out of something like Haven Hive. But on a brand new account, killing, like, early game bosses, doing birdhouse runs, you know, those things are actually a lot more impactful at that point, which is cool. Sounds good, Sexky. Enjoy your walk, and thank you for the grats on the 99. I actually saw that a friend dropped a new RS3 Hardcore Iron Man account video today. It's kind of funny because as much as I love a friend's content, he starts a new account every, like, 6 months, man. He started a brand new RS3 account, like, a year ago. Played that for 6 months. Went back to Old School on a new account. Played that for 6 months. Now he's back to RS3 on a Hardcore Iron Man this time. It's just funny to see him, like, bounce back and forth, like, on brand new accounts every time. More like every 6 minutes, yeah. Oh, I'm not sure who Maikeru is, Azmat. Is that, like, an old creator? Yeah, that's true. Hello, Kenna. Yeah, early game dopamine does hit differently, and it's probably much easier for him to get videos out on the early game. But I just find it funny because, like, you see a lot of creators doing this, like, completionist stuff, like you yourself, like going for completing absolutely everything on that one account, and then he's just like doing a little bit on an account, ditching it, starting a new account, like every time. It's just funny. Oh, okay, fair enough, Hazmat. Yeah, I've seen a lot of the trading card game series popping up. I'm not too invested in any of those. It's like an okay concept, but I think it has a lot of flaws without changing the plugin. It's like Taskman mode is very good because it's created a easy task, a medium task, a hard task, etc. Whereas the trading cards, you can just get like a really, really crazy task straight away. So it's a little bit more complicated. I think it needs a little bit more ironing out. The thought of having more than 2 or 3 accounts 100% stresses you out, yeah. Yeah, a friend did definitely make a lot of money for how much people were paid, because he made more than like a doctor in his country for many, many years. He probably still does. One more lap. One more victory lap, I think. Because that should, yeah, 900 XP? Maybe that's one more. You started one, Hazmat? Nice, nice. The cards need work. It sounds like the devs are very active, though. Oh, that's cool. Because if they do make it a bit friendlier and have, like, tiers, maybe, so that the cards aren't so, like, crazy, I think it would be a lot better. And, like, it's probably not that hard of a change to do, right? So it's definitely a possibility. Alright, is that the enough? Will I get that? Is it 606? I don't actually know. I'm at 669 XP away. Does this give me 680 XP? I might just get the level up here. And... no, I'm 44 XP away. Let me just climb up this roof. I am 1 XP away. That is so funny. Holy. All right, in 1 experience. Here we go. The 99 agility. Another 99 on the chunker down. Look how many we have now. We have 11 99s on this account now. It's kind of crazy. 2 99s last episode with HP and getting cooking just for the fun of it while editing, right? And now 99 agility done. I can buy this cape this time. Then there's another skill cape on the account. I get to roll again and we'll see what we roll. I can buy a lot more skill capes very close to my chunks as well. Like 99 thieving is just around the corner, 2 chunks away. 99 magic is like 3 chunks away. 99 attack and strength is 2 chunks away. So a lot of those capes are actually close by. 99 herblore, obviously a big one, being really close as well. So yeah, we could be getting even more 99 capes soon. But let's go get the cape, shall we? Alright, grab this mark, and then let's go buy the cape. I will do a victory lap just for funsies, because I know a couple of people were down there. And I'll say hi to them real quick. Thank you for the grants, chat. Appreciate it. More 99s than your Iron Spider Bash? That's fair. I mean, I do have 300 days played, pretty much. So, yeah, it's fair. No, I'm nowhere near max compared to some of the chunkers. Thank you for the gratses. I appreciate you. Right, I'm going to head over and grab the cape. Dude, I do like the untrimmed Slayer cape, to be fair. It is really nice. You don't see it too often, especially on a chunker. I know, like, you're a vanilla chunker, and it would probably be impossible on an extreme, right? Because you require the capes. But, like, 99 Slayer on a chunker, specifically, is very cool. Right, let's... We can just travel to Brimhaven with this now, right? Is that in my chunks? Never mind. That part's not in my chunk, so I'm going to have to go to Catherby, grab it to here, then... Oh, no, I can just minigame teleport. That's fine. I'll minigame teleport to get the cape. Okay, let me get some coins. Yeah, so honestly, we ended up with 3,130 marks of grace as well. Very, very nice amount. That was from both Sears Village rooftops and Ardy rooftops now. I can't actually do anything with the Amylase crystals because I don't have super energies and I have no ways to make them, even with Herblore unlocked, because no more Maya fungi, etc. So sadly, it doesn't really do anything for me, but it does allow me to instantly buy full Graceful when I get the shop. So that's better than nothing, and it's just a cool thing to have. I also did the Brimhaven dungeon, got the Pirate's Hook, so that's all done. We'll wear that for the swag. And we'll go buy the cape, shall we? Grab minigame teleport, and we'll go. Vanilla chunker, Maikeru is a chocolate chunker. I'm a Neapolitan chunker. Yeah, it would be nice for them to add more customization with the TCG plugin. If people were going to make series on it, it should have maybe tiers of packs, like low tier, medium tier, high tier, and maybe like area packs where you could be in a certain area of the map and then move. Yeah, definitely they could tweak it, and they probably will. It's only just been made. Phrase the closest, I think. What, for like 99 all stats? No, Limbort's the closest. Limbort's only got like Herblore and a bit of Slayer, because he done some Slayer then got locked, right? So he's just Slayer and Herblore. I'm pretty sure he has like everything else, even agility he has from Agility Pyramid and everything. So even as a villain, well over a year. Yeah, exactly. I understand that, lady. Yeah, I'm not saying it's like an easy thing on vanilla. I'm just saying it's impossible for extreme because they require capes, right? But yeah. And congrats, Get a Chunk, if you're getting 99 as well. I'm not sure whether you had enough to get 99. Limbort's Laren chest, I think people were speculating that he has one drop so far. One piece of Dagonhai, but he hasn't made a video to update us, so I'm not 100% sure. Alright, let's buy my cape, shall we? Hey, he's getting 99 as well. There we go. So, talk to Captain Izzy Nobid. Is it true you sell a skill cape of agility? Yes. There we go. Another skill cape on the account. We get to go ahead and do the emote. There we go. Another skill cape. Honestly, the passive of the agility skill cape could come in really, really handy with skilling grinds in the future. So I'm actually really happy to get that one done, because for anything that I have like a lot of run to do between a grind, agility cape is just going to be camped. I'm just going to wear it all the time. It's going to be so good. And Get a Chunk with the 99. Let me congratulate you. There we go. He's going to grab the cape as well. Easy. The passive is like increased stamina regen. Let me check on the wiki. So when the agility cape is equipped, it will act as a substitute for graceful cape, granting the same -4 kg weight reduction and 3% natural run energy restoration. So it's just like the graceful cape, which I don't have access to at the moment. Then also, if you right click, you can once per day restore players' run energy to 100% and provide a stamina potion for 1 minute. So it's just a little bonus regen, and then also the ability to do a little bit of a stamina boost, which is quite nice. Thank you for the good luck on the rolls, Birth. Congrats on Zuck again, my man. Very, very, very nice. And congrats, Get a Chunk, on the cape too. Yeah, so feels good, man. Enjoy your dinner, lady. Okay, right. We're just gonna quickly talk about the rolls before we roll, and then we'll get straight into it. So I'm not going to go like super in-depth of everything. I'm just going to give a quick rundown of all of the different rolls that I have. I have 19 different ones that I can roll, and starting with number 1, which has been rollable for the longest time out of all of my chunks, that is Tavali Dungeon. I've already done the Hellhound grind, so I only have a Visage here. This is the easiest Visage in my chunks, so I actually kind of want to roll this one before the other ones that would give me a Visage grind, because it's the easiest Visage grind, because it can be safe spotted completely. Number 2 would get the Herblore potentially unlocked, but I'd need 1 to fully unlock it. So if I was to roll 2 and then roll Berthup, I would get the Rogue's outfit to help with Herblore. So 2's quite a good roll, because it doesn't initially unlock Herblore, it just puts us closer to unlocking Herblore. Number 3 is just the Sinclair Mansion quest, the Murder Mystery quest. Number 4 is Fremennik Slayer Dungeon. Quite a few different clogs there, but it wouldn't take a long time. But it's like a little fun, varied chunk, which I would quite like doing. Number 5 gets us closer to Keldagrim, which is nice, because Keldagrim is in just the one right here above it. Number 6 is Fremennik Trial. Yeah, Fremennik Trials. I thought it might have been Isles, but Isles is the one on there. It's not. So yeah, number 6, Fremennik Trials quest, which would be good because I'd get best in slot Zerka Helm, I'd get an Archer Helm, and a Farseer Helm, which are all pretty cool. Then number 7 is a Nothing chunk, gets us closer to the Lighthouse, I guess, but that doesn't really do anything. Number 8 is our second worst chunk. Well, technically, it's our worst chunk, but Herblore would be our worst if we were to roll both of those, right? But number 8 is Mithril Dragons, because I have the Fishing Cape. The Fishing Cape teleports straight here, so normally you would need the chunk above it to then be able to run around to get into the whirlpool, but because I have the Fishing Cape, I can get to the whirlpool with the Fishing Cape teleport, which then unlocks Mithril Dragons for me, so then I would have to kill Mithril Dragons for a Visage and a Dragon Full Helm. Quite a long grind, like 500 hours or something, so a pretty long grind, maybe a bit longer depending on how supplies are. Getting supplies could take a while, so I'm not sure. Number 9 is a Nothing chunk. Number 10 is to continue the Plague City quest. Number 11 is a Nothing chunk. Number 12 is a Turtle collection log, I think. But yeah, nothing there. Number 13 is free quests, Clock Tower quest, Hazil's Cult, and Monk's Friends. So that would be really cool to get free quests done in one chunk. Number 14 would be a backlog of the construction grind, because it would take about 7,500 hours to get enough GP and to then be able to train construction this way at 5 XP a repair. 7,500 hours is a bit too long of a grind for me for a 99 cape that would do nothing. So that would be backlogged, but I would do construction up to the point of unlocking whatever my highest portal is and moving my house there, which is like 50 or 60 construction or something. Just wouldn't go for 99. Number 15 is another Draconic Visage, the third way of getting a Visage in my chunks. Metal Dragons in the Brimhaven dungeon right there. I could get it from Bronze, Iron, or Steel. I'm not sure which one is best to farm. I would have to do the research, etc. But pretty tough chunk because Metal Dragons hurt quite a lot. I'm not sure how I'd do it because I don't have anti-fires. Maybe an ult would tank for me or something. Yeah, then 16 is a farming patch and like nothing else. So I think I'd have to plant a papaya seed or something there for a diary task. Then 17 is Crandor, which means I could go through the Kurumja volcano and come up, right? No, because I'd have to come out for the other way. So I'm pretty sure number 17 is a nothing chunk as well right now. Number 18, again, nothing on its own. Number 19, again, nothing on its own. So nothing too crazy. The Visages are the longest grinds. 3 different ways of getting a Draconic Visage grind is kind of funny. But we'll see what we end up getting. I think if I wanted to choose something, I'd like to roll number 2, number 4, number 6, or number 13. Or maybe even number 3, because that's been rollable forever, and it'd be nice to just complete that little bit of my map. But yeah, with that being said, that's it. We get to rolling. Yeah, 15 is a pretty bad chunk because of the Steel Dragons and how much damage they deal. But yeah, I think you can use the ult to tank them, and then you kill them or something. I think that's probably the way to do it. Oh, it's still all iron for the Visage? Yeah, fair. So it shouldn't be too bad of a grind, I think. No, I haven't got a Visage from Dragons in any chunk. I got a Smoldering Stone from Hellhounds, but I've been able to roll Tavali Dungeon for a long time. I just never have. So I've been able to roll a Visage grind for the longest time. I just haven't. You think there's a good method using the Slayer entrance? Oh, for the Metal Dragons? Okay. Yeah, I probably could get it done. Probably without an ult, and if I can't find a way without an ult, I could just use one, right? But like for Myth Dragons, I wouldn't need an ult because you just wait until aggro goes away, then you go up the stairs, shoot the Mythril Dragon, and go back down the stairs before it retaliates on you. And you just keep repeating that, and you get like 30 kills an hour or something. So like, yeah, it's not great kills per hour, but what's that? 350 hours of actually killing the dragons to go on drop rate. And the Dragon Full Helm is technically less rare than the Visage from Mythril Dragon. It's like a 1 in 8,000 if you include the Chewed Bone drop rate and the 1 in 30k from them themselves. So that's like 350 hours of grinding, then whatever it would take me to get my restocking and stuff for like bolts, etc. So yeah, probably like a 500-hour chunk or something. Maybe a little bit longer. Oh, yeah. Tavali Dungeon would be the best Visage grind. 100%. Yeah. So, like, if I wanted to roll a Visage, number 1 would probably be the one I would want to roll the Visage in. But then again, like, rolling number 8, and if I spoon the Visage before I would even get a Dragon Full Helm, that's a 2-in-1 chunk. So technically, number 8 could be quite good to roll for a Visage. I think the worst one to roll for a Visage is 15. So, we'll see what we end up rolling, though. All right. I have zoomed in because what my map likes to do is it likes to lag out and then show me what I rolled before I actually roll it. So just in case it lags out, it won't show any that are here. Yeah. I don't think Mythril Dragons are too crazy, but it's just a supply drain, I think, that would be the thing for me. But again, like, it's not too terrible of a supply drain, especially now that I have the volcano and I could infinitely make, like, sapphire bolts or addy bolts or something with Tokkul and just, like, mine runite or sell it, buy the coal that way. Probably not that bad to get coal. And if I was making, like, addy bolts, then addy bolts are pretty easy to make. I could make a crazy amount of addy bolts because I already have all the addy ore from Puro. So I would only need coal. Not that bad. Alright, let's do it. Pick a chunk. Okay, boys. Hopefully we get something fun. Just a quick and easy one. Maybe we get Frenetic Trials, right? And then we complete the quest. And then we'll be one roll away from potentially unlocking, like, Dag Kings or something, which would be a really cool roll. So something like that would be really neat. I think my ideal roll would be Frenetic Trials at this point at the moment. But let's see what we get. Come on. And what do we get? Oh, nothing? I'm pretty sure that's a nothing chunk because it's not like I can do the underground pass anytime soon. So I don't think that does anything for us. And we can't roll 19 now, so that makes this unrollable as well. This also has nothing to roll. Yeah, that has one little tiny bit to roll. So that is technically rollable. Yeah, I'll head over there and take a look. But I don't think there's anything. It says I have no tasks at all. So, literally nothing there. I'll unlock the chunk and then we'll get back to rolling. So, let me renumber these chunks. Because I like to do it for my OCD purposes. There we go. Still 19 chunks to roll. Changed pretty much nothing. Let's head over there, unlock the chunk, and yeah, let's do it. I believe you can shift left click the numbers. Wait, did they change that? Oh. That's much. Was that always a thing? I've always double clicked it. That's quite nice, actually. Thank you for the info. I actually like that. How do you get to the ZMI chunk? I don't think that's rollable. Nah, not at the moment. It just automatically makes everything rollable around the chunk that I just rolled, so I made it unrollable. I need the gas mask, because it's the quest where they think there's a plague when there's not a plague. Spoilers alert. Where's the gas mask? There it is. Okay, let me put the gas mask on. Do you have to do partial quests? I do, yeah. No, I have to start Underground Pass to be able to do Underground Pass, I'm pretty sure. Like, the chunk pick is very, very good. They would tell me if I have, like, anything that I need to do in it. Where's the gas mask? He asks as he hovers over it. Hey, don't judge, okay? Yeah, the thing with Underground Pass is it takes me outside my chunks to continue the quest. It requires a lot more than what I have. Okay, so this is our new chunk. The other part of West Ardy has been unlocked. I don't have much in here other than rats. And I guess I could sell a cat here, right, for death runes. That's like the only notable thing here. Underground Pass is here, but I can't exactly do that because I can't get the quest progressed. And then there's just a bunch of starving villagers that give me nothing of use. So we'll just go ahead and roll again. If I do roll this one right here, I can continue the biohazard, the Plague City. Is it Plague City? Yeah. If I roll this right here, this little tiny house, just outside the chunk, I can then continue Plague City. And I think I might even be able to complete Plague City, but that's like the only useful thing in West Ardy for me currently. Everything else gives me nothing, so yep. That's it. We'll stay here just in case we roll this one, but otherwise we're rolling again and we're hoping for something good, so we just press the button again. All right. Nothing chunk into a fun little quest, surely? Right? Let's go. Come on. Yes. Proceed. See, look at that lag. Come on. Why does my chunk map always lag on a roll? Oh, there we go. And... oh, free quests! Free quests in one chunk. That is a lot of quest points for a chunk man right there. Clock Tower, Hazil's Cult, and Monk's Friend. Let's get all of those done, and then we can roll again. They're all really quick quests, though, so it'll take me, like, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and we'll be rolling again. All right, 3 different quests. Easy. Can I leave West Ardy here, or do I have to... okay, yeah, I have to go under again. Which is here. Yeah, I'm really happy with that chunk, because that's quest points towards champion scrolls as well. Because once I hit 32 quest points, I'll have to do champion scrolls, which is quite fun. I have a couple of champion scrolls that I'd have to farm in my chunks, so it's kind of like a little fun side project. So I'm down. I like quests because they're just so rare on my chunk man that I get to have fun, do a little bit of questing, and then get back to some crazy grind afterwards, I'm sure. We'll see. How many chunks would I need for RD Cloak 1? A lot. I'm not sure how many, but I know it's quite a lot. Okay, right. We can take this off. We can keep this here. We can bank this. Do I need any items? I think, like, I need a jug and stuff, but I think I can buy that from the store, so I don't think I need anything in particular. So we'll do quest helper for... We'll start with Monk's Friend, because I know that's, like, the easiest one, right? Monk's Friend. There we go. Jug of water, yeah. Jug of water and logs. Do I have any normal logs? I do. I have logs. Jug of water. Do I have a jug of water in my bank for some random reason? Nope, just a jug of wine. All right, we'll buy a jug and fill it up with water. It'll be fine. RD Diary needs Rune Mysteries? What? And Varric for Biohazard? Yeah, there you go. I am not getting that anytime soon. Never been closer to Questscape? True. Very true. Alright, here we are. On the border of the chunk. Here it is. This chunk with the free quests in one little tiny 64 by 64 area. Let's get it going. Now let's pop to the shop and grab a jug, and then I think this shop sells a jug. If it doesn't, then I'll cry. And then I will have to reevaluate how to get a jug, but it's okay. Okay, it doesn't give a jug. Where do I get a jug, bro? Information. Can find one in the Yanil cooking shop. That does not help me. I guess I have to drink the wine, yeah. I have no use for the wine, so I'll just drink it. I kept it for a reason, you know? General store in Catherby might sell it, to be fair, but I have no reason for the wine, so I might as well just drink it. It's fine. I got a jug. I got to fill it up with water. There was also a diary task. What's the diary task? Pick some poison ivy berries. We're going to want to plant those, aren't we? While doing the quests. I know the poison ivy berries are time gated, so I will roll a new chunk before picking them, but I'll at least plant them on the stream, and then I'll pick them afterwards. I'm pretty sure I have poison ivy berries, though, because I pickpocketed so many master farmers. I have, like, all of the stuff that they give me. Poison, yeah, 28 of those bad boys. So poison ivy seed, and then everything else I can get from the leprechaun, right? Do 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 do. Oh, poison ivy doesn't get disease? That's huge. Okay. So I don't even need to compost a poison ivy? That's awesome. I guess it makes sense because, like, in real life they, like, are super, super resistant, aren't they? All right, before the quest then, let's plant our poison ivy seed. Poison ivy seed has been planted. No need to compost it because it doesn't die. Can't be diseased. Lovely. When that grows, I will get a diary task done. So let's get the quest done while it grows. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Talk to bro over Umed. Also closer to Poison Plus Plus pots. What else would I need for them? Hey, it's Castle War. Look at this guy. Do 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 do. Child's blanket. Yoink. Congrats on the music track. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Nightshade? Yeah, Nightshade is going to be pretty tough. I know that Monk's Friend is what everyone, like, meta-wise do for really easy woodcutting levels at the start, right? Look at that trimmed Monk's robe. What a cool kid. Stealing from a child? No, I'm getting the child's blanket back. I'm helping. I'm pretty sure the blanket was for Brother Omad, not a kid, so technically it is stealing a child's blanket, but we don't need to worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry. I can fill up the jug in the well, I think, right? Okay, no, I cannot. It's got a water source on here, but I can't actually use it as a water source. Stupid game, bro. Jad and Scurry, yeah. They've got a little play date. At least there's a fountain right here, right? It's not the end of the world. Bucket right there, but I can't use a bucket. Right? Oh, I guess maybe if I could fill up the bucket, then use the bucket on the jug, if that works. Yeah. It's alright. We've got a jug of water now. That's all that matters. We took the seed it route, chat. We're milking for the content, you know, that extra 20 seconds on stream. Big. Hey, Aaron, how you doing, buddy? And how you doing, Seagly Weegly, as well? You know what else is big? I'm not sure, Seagull. What else is big? I've got some more logs for you. Alright, back to Brother Omad to finish the quest. Easiest quest in the West. Yeah, the agility grind wasn't too bad. I spent, obviously, quite a long time grinding agility, but I'm very happy with getting it done way before the end of the month, which gives me plenty of time to get these chunks done, get these rolls done, and then, like, make a video of, like, everything together. Because we did, what, like, 3 rolls, some little quests and stuff. Then we did agility, big grind. Now we've done another roll, nothing, into 3 quests, into whatever's going to be next. So it should be quite a little jam-packed episode. Not bad. Quite a lot of rolling. Quite a lot of map expansion, which we like. Castle the Goat, he once showed you the triple flinch spots for ogres as well. Nice. Flinch spots are very, very good. There we go. Okay. I thought I was never going to stop dancing for a second there. 1 quest point, 2,000 woodcutting XP. I really need that for my 18 million experience, right? And 8 lore runes. Unironically, the lore runes aren't bad. I'll take that. I have no rune store. Now 2 more quests to go, and then we can roll again. Okay, so shall we do Clock Tower next? Do I need anything for Clock Tower? Nope. Bucket of water or a pair of ice gloves. Okay. I've got ice gloves in the bank. Let's get this quest done. You just got 99 agility too. Hey, nice. Congrats on 99 agility. Very, very cool. All right, Frey, calm it down with the milking. Nah, not quite on his level yet. Oh, no, the teleport tablet's actually behind me. Yeah, it's Creator Crafted. I'm partnered with them. Code Maikeru, 10% off. Yeah, yeah. But I don't have a command in YouTube chat. I have it in my Twitch chat, but I can get you a link. Give me one sec. Here you go. If you're interested in taking a look at their LED signs, obviously I am an affiliate with them, so every purchase with my code not only gives you 10% off, it also gives me some money. So if you are looking to buy anything, it supports me as well. It's very kind of you. But yeah, the house teleport tab is probably my favorite. I've also got the Twisted Bow LED sign and the Iron Man LED sign, but I don't use them quite as much because the house teleport tab is my utmost favorite. Let me grab my ice gloves. No link in the description, to be fair. I probably should chuck it in the description. Because I have OSRS bricks and gamer subs in the description, right? Probably should chuck Creator Crafted in there. You had the house tab too, James? Nice. Yeah, it is a nice one. I like it a lot. Just got your third smoldering stone out of 4 crystal drops on Serb. Oof. That's, yeah, not the most fun. Unlucky. Alright, let's start this quest and get it done. Another really, really quick quest, though, so it's fine. Oh, that's cool. Kosif? Kyosif? Sorry if I'm butchering your name. I need to take a look at my thing here. There we go. There we go, down. Sounds good, Mr. Castledwart. Thank you for coming along and flexing your wizard robes. I respect it. It's very cool. But you're going back to Willows? Do you have a fletching grind with Willows, I'm guessing? Just K. Osif? Joseph was taken? Ah, okay, that makes sense. If your name's Joseph, I'll try and remember to call you Joseph. Instead of Kosif. You have the Jad and KBD figures too. They were gifts. Ah, the ones from, I think Crumb makes them, is it? That's cool. I have the Zebak plushie. This little guy. Oh, it's not that little, to be fair, but it's pretty cool. So I quite like that one. And this little guy is Rocky. And they're all Creator Crafted as well, yeah. Plop that in, go back down. Wait, I need to speak to... Huh? Have to go down this way? Okay. Dragon Full Helm Lady Chunky? What the heck? I just saw that. Maybe that's a foreshadow. Hopefully not, but maybe. Oh, that's cool. Omen's such a nice pet, to be fair. That is a nice looking pet. 75 Fletching and Firemaking? Oh, yeah, that's easy. It's kind of funny how you only just got a 75 Fletching and Firemaking grind, even though you've got, like, Scurry's pet and everything. Like, such a weird thing. Ah, nice, Mr. Knox. Belated birthday gift sounds lovely. Hydra's the best pet in your opinion? Yeah, Hydra's quite cool. I think my favorite pet is either Cowfight Queen or Jad. But not the normal Cowfight Queen, the flying form. I think you can, if you have the pet, you can just switch between the two, right? I don't think it has it. Or is it the jar that requires it or something? Nah, Sophie's pretty good with plushies, to be fair. She kind of knows which plushies are hers and which ones are ours. When she was like a very small puppy, she would sometimes try and chew on my plushies. But nowadays, she understands, like, that's hers, this is ours, and she's pretty good with it. Kind of boring, but you love the fox beaver transmog? There's nothing wrong with, like, a more boring pet, you know? Yes, thanks, Ki. I managed to roll 3 quests in 1 chunk. So I'm happy, man. I'm very happy. Getting those quest points. I'm now on 7 quest points. With these 2 quests, it'll be a little bit more. Not sure how many quest points Clock Tower and Hazil's Cult give, but I'm sure they give some. Why don't you AFK 99 cooking when editing videos? What, me? I have been. I've already got 99 cooking. Unless you're talking to someone else. Imagine doing a quest that says crats on 0 quest points. That would be sad. On there it goes. Pick up the rat poison. Okay. Last one. Did I get the jab pet? I did, yeah. That was in the newest video that I uploaded like a week and a half ago. Managed to get the Jad pet. Then obviously I backlogged the duck. Then I rolled 99 agility. Got that today, and now we've rolled a little bit more. We got some quests that we're doing now, and we'll see what the next roll brings us. But currently, it's our map's looking pretty good. We have 19 possible rolls. We've expanded our map a decent amount. We've got 31 chunks unlocked now. Pretty cool. Pull the lever. You got the Jad pet on RS3 at 1.2k KC. But the Jad pet only just got released, right? So you would have had a lot of KC before the pet got released. Right? Surely, Mr. Aaron. Oh, I know it was from Soul Wars, but I meant it's only just been released as a boss pet. Right. Yeah, I would love Relica. I'd love Frenetic Trials. That'd be really good. There we go. 1 quest point and 500 coins. We now have a total quest points of 11. Looking pretty good. Oh, I read quest completed was 7. Quest points is 11. Oh, nice. Okay. So we are a third of the way to unlocking champion scrolls now. Nice. Okay. Last quest, Hazil's Cult. Do I need anything? Nope. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, double-digit quest points. That's true. RS3 Jad cannot be used as a familiar override. Surely they're going to make it so it will be overrideable. Do I feel like the decision to make this chunk man and do content creation with its with it is a massive deal to you? Not only do you enjoy it, but does it help your channel? It's just content. Yeah, I enjoy it. I think content creation in general means a lot to me. Whether it was my group Iron Man before this account, whether it was my RS3 content before I moved to old school, like, I've always just really enjoyed making content. And the thing that I like with Chunkman in particular is it's easy to tell a story on a Chunkman. Because, like, if you roll a grind, that's what you've got to do, right? So it's much easier to lay out, like, what you've got to do, your theory crafting of it, etc., etc. On, like, a brand new Iron Man, you're going here, there, and everywhere, and it's hard to make a coherent video of, like, a brand new account compared to something that I'm only doing these specific things before moving on. So in terms of, like, creating content, I think Chunkman makes it a pretty fun process. But I also like the main account that I did make. I tried to make my goals as clear as possible on that account, and that was fun too. And I'll be enjoying RS3 Leagues next month. I'll be streaming it like crazy. So, you know, I enjoy all different types of content. Chunkman's definitely fun though, but there's no reason why I would enjoy something else less, I guess, if that makes sense. Like, I'm going to enjoy RS3 Leagues just as much as I enjoy this account. No, the main account I've been AFK in some levels on, so I'm still playing it. It's just I won't be making a video on that account until I've AFK'd like 15 different 99s. At the moment with the main account, I've AFK'd 99 mining. Let me recall. I did attack, strength, defense, HP, range, mining, cooking, fishing, woodcutting, fire making. So I've already AFK'd like 9 99s on that account while playing this account. But I think my next video that I want to do on that account is like I AFK'd 15 99s or something. So it'll be like a really big juicy video of like XP. Because then I can focus more on like PVM and like camping a boss until I got its log and stuff once I've got like max on that account, because then the whole game's open to me, if that makes sense. So I think I want to get a foundation on that account, and I don't really care how long a video takes on that account if I'm just AFKing it in the background. Like, the chunk's the focus, but I can still progress slowly on the main account. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, RS3 Leagues is going to be really fun, especially because we're not going to have to do a million quests this time around, so I'm very excited to not have to spam quests 24/7. Cosmo, it was me. I killed that guy in that house. Shaking my head. Yeah, it'll be nice to see what the reveals are. I think they start the reveals at the end of this month, right? And they do the reveals for like a week and a half. Once all of the reveals are out, I'll do some theory crafting and I'll make a spreadsheet on my routing for up until the first area unlock. Have I locked behind Zuck something? No, I haven't locked Zuck behind something because the nature of a chunk man is I have no idea where my chunk rolls are going to take me. Because, like, sure, I might be able to roll towards, like, down here and get, like, a twin flame staff, and maybe that could help me or something. Or maybe I'm just going to roll all the way down here for no apparent reason. So it's so hard to know what my next, like, gear upgrade or my next boss unlock would be or anything like that. I could go to Dagannoth Kings next as my boss, or I could go Giant Mole, or I could, you know, there's so many different places that I could go. I could end up in the wilderness. Because I have no idea where this is going to take me, I can't really give a, hey, I have locked Zuck behind this requirement. I will go back to Zuck and do at least the halfway there achievement for doing like half the waves once I get Herblore unlocked. But I don't think I can kill Zuck even with Herblore unlocked. I think I need a couple of gear upgrades, like amulet molds and ring molds and bracelet mold. You know, stuff like that before I go back. So yeah, it's just very hard to tell like when I'll get those things. I'll go back at some point when I feel it's right, but I don't think I want to lock it behind a specific thing. It's too hard to do. You should stop Lampin Slayer unless you want to roll Catacombs and kill Dust Devils for a Dragon Chain Body. Yeah, I'll do that. Also, where are the Catacombs for Dust Devils? Isn't it really far away? Corrend? Yeah. I'm pretty far away from that, bud. So I have to go all the way over to Port Sarim. So I have to roll out down here all the way to Port Sarim to then roll Corrend to then roll another like 5 chunks into Corrend. So yeah, I'm not too worried. It's okay. I'm sure I'll unlock a bunch of other things before that. But like, what is it? A 1 in 30k or something from Dust Devils? That's fine. I did a 1 in 30k from Hellhounds for the Smoldering Stone. I don't mind. It's AFK, it's chill, I could get it done. There's much worse things about the Catacombs than a Dragon Plate Body. Look at Verf, you know? Use the key. You say that now it's going to happen. Honestly, I don't think it's that bad of a grind. Maybe I'm just crazy, and because I've done like stupid grinds in the past, it's warped my perspective of like an annoying grind. But that's an okay grind to me, and I don't mind it. It's okay. Yeah, Hill Giants awaited, exactly. It's like the more annoying grind of the Corrend Catacombs is Scotizo. That is the one that's gonna take a long time. Hence, look at Verf. So yeah, Dragon Plate Body on top of that is like nothing in the grand scheme of things. Plus, don't they drop the totem pieces? So I can kill them, get the totem pieces for Scotizo from them while getting the Dragon Chain Body anyway, so it's fine. Okay, Mr. Alimony. That was your plan during Hellhounds, but you got it at 2,800? That's crazy. But then, like, I mean, you made up for it with how much you had to do Scotizo, to be fair. So, yeah, it's understandable. No, I don't allow the canoe system. I'm following Limpwart's rule set as accurately as possible. So I can't go to a place that's accessible by foot eventually. The only reason I rolled Karamja is because I could only get there via boat. And the only reason I'll roll Corrend and, like, Waterbirth Isle and stuff like that is because I can only get there through boat. Hazil's Cult done. 12 quest points. And we just got to check the health of the Poison Ivy bush, and then we can roll again. Obviously, that's for the video chat, and that's where the Poison Ivy bush check-in health comes in, and then the roll happens. But here, we're going to roll, and then we'll check the Poison Ivy bush later, you know, because it's not actually grown yet. It is what it is. Because it's not done for another 4 hours. So, no, another 2.5 hours. So I don't really feel like waiting 2.5 hours, right? Let's get rolling. Let me just leave out here. Oh, I've got a farm run to do. We'll quickly get the farm run done. With that same reason, shouldn't the Fish Cape teleport not be possible then? So the reason the Fish Cape teleport is possible is because I can still walk there, right? So it's like I can roll this chunk because I can walk there. I then have the teleport as part of that chunk, but I didn't roll it through the teleport. I rolled it through the walking. It's just the teleport on top of it. You know what I mean? So I guess I could lock it so that I have to roll north to be able to get there. But I think once the chunk is unlocked, any means of getting there is fair game. It's like I used the minigame teleport a ton to get to Tsar. Even though technically, you know, I couldn't unlock it through that, I could still use that. So I think the cape getting there is fine. But I wouldn't be able to unlock it through the cape. So yeah. That's like getting birth side of the wall and then game's neck teleporting. Limp doesn't do that. Does he not? I thought he was using that Slayer Master for a bit, or was he not? Oh, he made a mistake and did that? No, okay. Maybe I'd ask Limp Warp to see what he would say for the rule of that then. Because that's kind of interesting. Because in my thought process is I'm not unlocking it with the teleport, but I am technically unlocking that half of the chunk with the teleport. Meh. Oh yeah, Catacombs are tough, Aaron. Verf started there and it took him like a year and a half or something to leave, 2 years. Like he was there for a long time. All right, let me get my farm run done and then we'll roll again. That's fine. Teleports are never a requirement to get somewhere if it's walkable. Okay. Well, yeah. I'd message Limborp then. Just get his, like, take on it. And if he says differently, then I'd just be like, have to roll north for it then if I'm following his rules. It's definitely an interesting one. How does sailing factor into a chunk man? I think certain chunk men are doing it in different ways. Once I unlock sailing, I think best way to do it is like to roll anything in the sea would be like a normal chunk roll. So once I have sailing unlocked, I can roll like sea chunks like they were land chunks, and I could then just sail to them. I think Limp locked out some of the transport methods because he has sailing unlocked. I don't think I'd do that. Like, for example, he wouldn't now go to Waterbirth Isle, whereas I'm still going to roll Waterbirth Isle personally because I don't have sailing unlocked. So it'd be silly if I wasn't allowing myself to roll Waterbirth when I don't even have sailing. But I think Limp said, like, he won't roll any of those things now. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily wrong to lock out those islands because now he can sail there. But at the same time, I can't sail there, so I think it's a bit different for my account than his account. So I think rules are definitely a little bit different for that for me. Oh, you're... Once the quest is unlocked, Verf. Yeah, I think that's the key. Because it's going to take me a long time to get to Port Sarim, so, like, I don't think locking islands until I've got the quest done or, like, unlocked would be worth it for me. Farmers are dead? What, my herbs? Nah, they were just diseased. We're good. Yeah, he doesn't go to pest control now, but he has sailing chunk, right? That's the thing. So I think if I had the sailing chunk, I'd do the same thing, but because I don't, I think it's normal until that. What I mean is, like, you have Port Sarim. Well, Limp definitely has Port Sarim, right? Or am I going crazy? Like this chunk? Yeah, okay. So, like, I personally would unlock sailing behind this. Yeah, I can walk to Port Sarim, but then, like, it just feels weird to me that I would lock being able... So, like, say, for example, my next roll is Fremennic Trials, and I do the quest. I can then roll Neitz Not, Jadit Zo, and Waterbirth Isle. It'd be so weird if I locked that out completely, just because I can then unlock sailing at some point. I think that just sounds odd to me. Oh, I got a plant. You did miss the roll. I done some quests, and now it's time to roll again. Where to now? Depends whatever the chunk picker wants to give me, I guess. Okay, let me pick this, and then I'll get rolling. There we go. Okay. Right. Here we are once again in the chunk map. 19 possible rolls once again. We just completed this quest chunk, and I am very happy with that. 3 more quests done, 3 more quest points on the account, and now we roll once again. Alright, let's go. Pick the chunk. Yes, proceed. What's it gonna give me this time? Is it finally gonna give me Tavali Dungeon? Is it gonna give me Murder Mystery Quest? Is it gonna give me Fremi Trials? It is? Oh, no way! Okay. That's actually insane. That's really, really cool. The reason why that is so good is because it's only rollable for me because I did the fishing contest quest to be able to go under White Wolf Mountain to then access this chunk, which means it is the Herblore chunk, but I don't have Herblore unlocked because the quest requires Tavali Dungeon, which now means I could potentially roll Rogue's outfit for 2 times pickpocketing Master Farmers before I unlock Herblore. That is awesome. That is so good. The only downside to it is now when I roll Tavali Dungeon, I instantly unlock Herblore fully. So that makes that go from a pretty okay chunk with just a Visage to a complete death chunk now. So that is now a red chunk for sure. But that is an awesome chunk to roll. It has no tasks in it, but it has future tasks and future potential easier unlocks, which is cool. Also, now if I roll Barefoot, it unlocks the Warriors Guild and Max Island, which means I need to get 99 attack, strength, and defense if I was to roll Barefoot. So that is a long grind if I roll Barefoot, but I think the Rogue's outfit is worth it for future Herblore, so I'd rather roll that now than later. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, I'm really happy with that roll regardless. That is awesome. Holy, that's really cool. Let's head over to that chunk though. That's actually really, really cool. Let's head over there. It does require 99 defense because Max Island requires 99 defense. I can't get 99 all skills for Max Island because I don't have skills unlocked. So once I get every skill in the game unlocked, then I would need 99 every skill. But so the start, the Warriors Guild requires entry. Then I need to chop the tree. Then I need to do the agility. Then I need to do the mining. Then I need to do the jump over rock slide, which is defense. Then I would actually need 99 crafting as well. So that is a crazy unlock if I was to unlock it. But I'm going to unlock it eventually anyway. So 99 crafting isn't too terrible with glass blowing. It's like one of the better methods that I could have. So the worst part of that is the 99 crafting. I think the 99 melees are very, very chill. I'm near enough 99 mining. I'm halfway to 99 from 98. So yeah, it's really not that bad. But yeah, obviously Mac himself, I wouldn't be able to do because I'm still locked out of Slayer, runecrafting, construction, herblore, like all those skills are, and sailing. So I wouldn't be able to do Mac until then. But that's okay. At least the melee training, I can AFK melee train 99s and also get a bunch of seeds and herbs for herblore when I roll it as well. So it's like it's a pretty good AFK grind. It's a long one. So it is a like bit of a tedious one, right? But it is a good one. It's like 40k an hour or something in my combats if I AFK Ice Warriors, for example. But once I have a Dragon Defender from Warriors Guild, it'll be even higher, maybe 45k an hour or something. So, not terrible. And also, if I AFK the Warriors Guild, I think I can get a Dragon Spear. So then maybe I'd AFK for a Dragon Spear and use that. I don't know what would be better. I'd have to check. Hello, Electric. Yeah, Defenders are really cool. That is a really cool unlock for the account. All right, here we are. The other side of White Wolf Mountain, we now have the Druidic Circle. We're so close to Herblore, but we don't have Tavali Dungeon to complete the quest. So now we just have this. We can start the quest. Druidic Ritual quest, right, from this guy. I'm in search of a quest. Start Druidic Ritual. But the thing with the next is I have to go to Sandview. Talk to Sandview upstairs in Tavali Herblore store. Unfortunately, that is outside of my chunk now. So that is all we could do in this chunk. But it does give me another house portal, which is kind of cool. It gives me the Witch's House, which I actually might be able to complete. And then Heroes Guild, which I can't do anything with. Closer to a Slayer Master, which is cool. And then closer to Max Island and Warriors Guild and Rogue's Outfit. So, kind of cool. Okay. Oh no, I can't access this one. Can access, save. Yeah, because I can't get outside, alright. There we go, okay, never mind. We got a few tasks. We do have a couple of tasks, chat. So we have Start Druidic Ritual, which we did. We have Witch's House, complete the quest. We have Druid's Robe Top and Druid's Robe. Apparently they are best in slot prayer. How much prayer do they give? 4 prayer bonus. That's huge. Does the top give 4 as well? Wow. That's 8 prayer bonus for the Druid robes. Huge. Damn. That's cool. Okay. Wow. Okay. This is cool. I'm happy with this. All right, all right. Let me put my camera back. All right. Yeah, Druidic's robes. I didn't even know they gave prayer, so that's really cool. So we've done Druidic Ritual up to step 1. Witch's House. Let's complete it. I've been disconnected from the server? What the heck? Okay. Another quest, boys? What the heck? It's quest day for sure. I need cheese in my bank and leather gloves in my bank. Alright. I don't have a bank here, so I have to head back, but that's fine. Let's go head back over. Damn, that's cool. Alright, alright. How many quest points is Witch's House? Does it not tell me? No. Isn't it like 4 quest points, or am I going crazy? I think it's a decent amount. You like that I'm exploring first and generating tasks afterwards? It makes it a bit more fun, right? I didn't think we had anything, but then as soon as I saw Witch's House, and that like I could access that bottom part where the kid roams. Pretty cool. Okay, I guess I'll get a little bit of gear so I can kill the druids at a better pace. Oh, I technically don't need the legs because this is 5 prayer bonus, so that's better, but that's okay. I will still get them. Right, that should make life easier to kill him. We'll swap to the cape when we get there. We can eat this for some run energy. That's our teleport. Okay, so we need cheese. Multiple if we mess up. We'll just take like 3 cheese just in case. Then we need leather gloves. Then that is everything, right? Combat gear and food to defeat monsters. I don't think I'll need food, but I'll just take a couple. Just take bad food. It'll be all right. All right, then. Let's go do it. Big scary dog. Yeah, it turns into a wolf, right? There's like, what, spider? Oh, there's a bear as well, bro. But I can just protect from melee if I need to anyway. It's not bad. This is all coming together, chat. It's all coming together. Alright, which is house quest then? I'm currently at 12 quest points, but if this does give 4, then I'll be at 16, which is halfway to Champion Scrolls, which is really cool. Hello, boy! I will get your ball back from the scary witch, don't worry. Bless you. The wife sneezed. Oh, yeah, I won't be able to block any Slayer anytime soon. I'm pretty sure Slayer I'll just get instantly locked out of, sadly. I don't have enough of the map to be able to do it. Up we go. Doop, doop. Doop, doop, doop. Use cheese on the mouse hole. Use magnet on the mouse. Oh. It said read the diary to make sure the door stays unlocked, but I didn't do that. It's okay. We just don't get caught, right? Surge through. Yeah, it's so nice on RS3 being able to surge through this. Ding, ding. Give me this. Run! Yeah, as a kid, this quest was crazy. I remember when I tried to take the ball and I was like, no! Do-do-do-do. At least it's nice and easy. Oh, I didn't have my fire cape and stuff on. I was like, why am I hitting so low? My max hit was a 20. It should be a 24. Oh, 22. Am I missing something? There we go. Give me that ball. There we go. I've done the quest that haunted me as a child. As long as I don't get caught by the witch now, we are smooth sailing and we get the ball back to the boy. Yeah, should be able to just throw the ball over there so that if I get caught, it doesn't matter, right? Not realistic, shaking my head. Yeah, I was doing Ice Warriors earlier today, and I was on the attack style, training up attack. Oh, I'm drained a little bit, that's why. 86 out of 90 strength. Must have drained it. The experiment must have drained it a little bit. Do, 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 do. I have no idea who Rachel is either, you know? There we go. 4 quest points and 6,000 HP XP. 4 quest points. I'm at 16 quest points now, which means we're halfway to champion scrolls. I'm getting so many quest points in these rolls. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. Now I just need to get the Druid robes and then we can roll again. Where's the agility shortcut to get over the wall? True. So are the druids here that I kill? The druids? These guys up here? Yeah, Crystal still streams on Twitch. She's been streaming a lot. She's been doing a subathon. Just these druids that I have to kill then. Gotta kill these guys. Level 33s. Why am I only hitting ones? Oh, there we go. I thought they were like damage capped or something. I hit one twice. So I just need their robes. Best in slot prayer robes. I currently have the Zamorak robes, which are free prayer bonus from the Necromancer. But this one is 4 prayer bonus, so slightly better than my Necromancer robes. So we'll get those for best in slot prayer. And then we get to roll again. And maybe, just maybe, we'll actually end up... Oh, never mind. We got Druid's robe legs. Now we just need the top. But yeah, maybe, just maybe, we'll end up doing the plan of rolling North Burfoot before we've even unlocked Herblore. It's a long grind, many 99s, but we get the Rogue's outfit to make Herblore easier, and we're going to need to get those 99s eventually anyway, so why not do it now? It would be perfect. But knowing my luck, I'm now going to roll Taverley Dungeon, and we can unlock Herblore anyway, right? I can see it. I can see it happening for sure. Grats. Huge 99 magic for Chunky Truss. 7.7k for those? Yeah, rich. I can drop these now. Don't need these. Yeah, Herblore would mean getting 99, yeah. Oh, can I use this altar? Oh, I can. Ooh, that's nice. That's cool. I can slap him up a little bit harder. Thank you for the little tip. 26! Damn! Look at me go. I'm doing good, JMC Goats. How are you? Hopefully you're doing well. The family is great. Crystal's doing amazing and Sophie's great. Not sure about Zuckkeep. It really depends on what my roles turn out to be. I'm definitely going to need some gear upgrades and maybe like amulet mold and ring mold and... no, amulet mold and bracelet mold. Because the regen bracelet is pretty huge. So I think I definitely need that. And then I want Herblore as well. Before I attempt it for sure. But I may need more. But I'd give it like a bigger attempt once I have Herblore. I'll at least get the CA for the... like halfway through the waves and stuff, you know. I'll do a bit more of Zuck on this account with that. Grimy Taramin, give me that. That's such a useful altar right there. Who's this? Med UIM. I like the fit with the glasses, looking swazzy. Yeah, yeah. I have an Inferno Cape on my group Iron Man, but I got it obviously with Ancient Magics. I got it with a Bofa. You know, a lot different. Oh, that's perfect, Crystal. Yeah, that's more than enough. 2 meters is great. That'll be perfect. Just get it all out and then hoover it up. Easy life. 6 quid. Perfect. Yeah, it's more to like dislodge it all, right? Because then I can dislodge it all and then just hoover anyway. But getting up to that skylight is tough. Cannon Tines? Honestly, the herbs these drop, they're like a mini Chaos Druid. They're like a worse Chaos Druid. Why do you have to kill them? Can't you ask them nicely? I don't think they're going to give me the clothes off of their back. But I guess if I said, I'm going to kill you if you don't give me your clothes off your back, maybe they would. It's true. Water runes. Yeah, Chaos Druid except for the Chaos part, literally. Yeah. Ah, amazing, JMC. That's awesome. Congrats on the baby. Just delete the skylight. I don't think it works like that in real life. Can't just delete delete a roof. Damn, yeah, the herbs are good, man. Hello, Tiati. Surely you're not a chunk man with dragon chain body red party hat. AGS is that? You gotta go into build mode first? True, yeah. Gotta enter build mode first for sure. I should probably check the drop rate of these because I got one like instantly. 1 in 25 for the bottom, which I have, and then 1 in 21 for the top. I mean, it's not terrible actually, but I got quite spooned to get that on my like second kill. Can I see you? I mean, if you're the Tiati guy, then yeah, I just spoke to you. Hello. How you doing? But getting unlucky for the top? Yeah, probably about on rate at this point. Let me see. 32. Oh, I'm dry, chat. I'm never lucky, dude. What the heck? I've never been lucky anywhere, surely. How long will 99 Herbal take? It really depends. If I get the Rogue's outfit first, it will make it a lot easier. Getting double pickpockets on Master Farmers means, like, if I rolled it right now, I probably would AFK Master Farmers with a foot pedal. Because you have to move, what, once every 5 minutes to make it sure it doesn't reset. So I'd probably just AFK it with a foot pedal, have a notification, move every 5 minutes, and then AFK again. And that would make life so much easier, right? Because I'd get so many herb seeds stocked up. Then while I'm getting 99 attack, strength, defense, I could then do the herb runs to get the herbs for 99. Even with that, it's still going to take probably 1,000 hours or something. I got another bottom. Whoops. But I think without it, it's like 2,000 hours, so it's a long grind for sure. I've already got 85 banked though, because I've always been doing herb runs. The whole entire time of my account, I've been doing herb runs and make sure to like keep up on herb runs. So I've already got 85 banked, and the only thing I'm lacking is like Snape Grass as a secondary for the Ranars that I have. But again, I can pickpocket Master Farmers for Snape Grass pretty quickly. Especially now that I'm a higher farming level, Snape Grass gives you a lot. And the only other secondary that I would need to farm is for anti-fires, so the Blue Dragon Scouts, but I don't have that many of them. It's only a couple hundred Lantidimes. Most of my XP comes in stuff like super strengths and super attacks, and I have unlimited Limpworts from farming, and I have, you know, unlimited Eyes of Newts that I can buy, so not bad, not bad. I haven't done the new quest, the Vampire quest line one, if that's what you're talking about. No, I haven't done that. I've only been playing my Chunk Man recently, so haven't got around to doing any of the more recent updates. Use Amulet of Bounty for Snapegrass. I cannot use any amulet. I cannot use any jewelry in general because I have 0 molds. So sadly, I can't make any jewelry. I wish I had molds. I'd be able to have a Fury, a Regen bracelet, all of the like silver jewelry. Yeah, it would be lovely. Yo, this guy's going. Bye. That's a cool home teleport. I've actually not seen that. Was that from Leagues? That's neat. Mr. Tom Brooker, you don't have to keep caps locking me, dude. I said I saw you. If you're Tiati Chunk, not a chunk man with this gear, I've said hi to you already, my man. Can you please stop caps locking me, bro? Can I get your pet, sir? Yeah, surely you get it on your next run, Verf. Surely. It's the Leagues one? That's cool, Omar. I like that. That's a nice home teleport. Or minigame teleport or whatever, right? But can you see me at the gates of RS3? I will see you on RS3 for Leagues, sure. I'm very excited for RS3 Leagues, though. They've said that they've, like, made it so it's so much better than what it was in terms of power and stuff. You're going to feel so much more powerful than you did previous Leagues. You're not going to have to do a million quests. Dude, why am I keep getting the bottoms? What's going on? What the heck? Give me the top. The bottom's more rare as well. What's going on? Yeah, Leagues is going to be an absolute blast. Super, super excited. Yeah, RS3 Leagues planning, if it's like last Leagues and they kind of reveal everything pre-Leagues so that I have like a few days to plan, I'll stream it, chat to you guys, we'll plan stuff together, we'll try and find an optimal route like we did last time, and then I'll make a video talking about the optimal route until you get your first area unlock, and then I'm not going to do any routing after that because the whole point of area locked Leagues is to like choose the area you want and have fun. So I'll do like a starting route for like day 1 to get to your first area, then I'll stop it and then you can go do whatever you want in your new area, because my area that I pick might be completely different, right? Hello Amye, how you doing, buddy? Hopefully you're doing well. And Mr. Electric Lemon. There's a druid doing laundry down by the lake. That's true. I could just steal his stuff. But that's outside of my chunk. Unlucky. I'll grab this. Is RS3 Leagues approachable for someone who's never played? Yeah, yeah. If you played old school, you'll have a fundamental understanding of the basics, and then you can put on Revolution, which is where it casts your abilities for you, so it becomes AFK combat like old school for all of the early progress. And then once you get into bossing, you can then maybe dabble in like a little bit of abilities and things, but you can keep Revolution on the whole time if you wanted to. And because you're going to be so overpowered, you're still going to kill stuff with Revolution. You don't even have to worry about a rotation. You just put the abilities on your bar in a order that a guide says, and you just AFK and you kill things, right? So it'll be fine, even combat. But if you wanted to learn combat, obviously you can do that too. But yeah, I had a lot of people in the first RuneScape 3 Leagues who tried RuneScape 3 for the first ever time, and they said that they will be playing Leagues next time it comes around as well, because they enjoyed the first Leagues a lot, even as an old school player. I did a poll when I was streaming old RS3 Leagues. Day 1, I had like 1,000 viewers on Twitch, and I polled the chat, and half of the people in that poll were old school players watching and playing RS3 Leagues, which was really cool to see. A lot of old school players gave RS3 Leagues a try, and they seemed to enjoy it. The only qualm that people had was that you weren't overpowered enough, and they've already said that they're going to address that, and they know that we weren't overpowered enough. So the only issue that existed is not going to exist, so perfect. That's how you was trying old school leagues the last time? Yeah, RS3 player trying old school leagues. Same thing there, yeah. Yay! There we are. After getting 4 robe bottoms, we get our robe tops. So now that is our best in slot prayer bonus gear. +4 prayer bonus for each piece, so +8. That is going to be quite nice if I need to AFK and just like camp protect from melee or something. That'll make it last longer, which is nice. Lovely. And that is all chunk tasks complete. Now this role is stressful, chat. This is a scary role now. It's going to be quite a tough one because if I roll number 1 now, I unlock Herblore. If I roll number 19, I get an equally long grind of about 2,000 hours. So I'm going to renumber this so that it fits me. 1 second, chat. Okay, so we do this one, this... There we go. There's the 19 chunks that we can roll. Okay. So now we still have 19 chunks rollable, but it's a lot more scary now. Number 2 becomes red, and that is also a death chunk. We have quite a few death chunks that we can roll now. We have the Tavali Dungeon, which now unlocks Herblore and the Draconic Visage Grind. We have number 2, which unlocks 99 attack, strength, defense, mining, for Warriors Guild Capes and Max Island. And it also gives us Rogue's Outfit for future Herblore. That is a crazy long grind, but the Rogue's Outfit is really, really nice for Herblore. So I still would like to roll number 2 before number 1. But number 8 is also a death chunk with Mithril Dragons, Dragon Full Helm and Draconic Visage. Number 14 is a death chunk that would actually have to be backlogged with Fishing Trawler that we spoke about earlier. 7,500 hours for construction. Not going to be doing that one. And 15 is another Visage grind, but this time on Iron and Steel Dragons. So we have quite a lot of death chunks. I would like to roll number 6, so I get Frenetic Trials still, because I still think that's really, 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 really cool. I would love a Zerka Helm, especially if I'm going to end up having to go 99 all melee combats. Give me that Zerka Helm for it, you know what I mean? But we'll see what it rolls. It could be quite a crazy roll here. This one's nervous. This got me nervous, chat. 99 attack, strength, and defense isn't that bad. No, but it requires, for Max Island, I also need to get 99 mining, which is 1 level, which is not too bad, but it still adds up. And then I need to get 99 crafting for Max Island as well. To, like, make the boat to get to his island is either 99 crafting or construction. Obviously, I don't have construction, so it'd be crafting. So everything added together, it's got to be at least 1,000 hours, I think. Because, like, say 45k experience an hour for melees. Going from 90 to that is, like, 150 hours per melee stat. Then, like, 250 hours for crafting. Then a bit for mining, too. Yeah, it's like 1,000 hours, I would say. You thought it was 99 construction and crafting? Oh, it might be, actually. Have I got it wrong? I could have it wrong. If it's both, then it's easier. Oh, is it both? Oh, never mind. It does require 99 crafting and construction. You are correct. I am wrong. It's not one or the other, it is both. Which makes sense, because you're crafting and constructing the log into a raft, yeah. So, that's actually easier, yeah. It's instead of being like a 1,000 hour chunk, it's probably, because I've already just got the 99 agility, which makes it easier now. Already got the woodcutting, close to the mining. So it's probably like a 600-hour chunk now, which is a lot better. That's not bad, yeah. No need for crafting, yeah. Thank you for telling me that, Verv, because that's made my life... I want to roll it even more now. Just don't roll Taverley Dungeon first, because I want it before Herblore, man. Before Herblore, sign me up. Please. Okay, right. Oh. Can I use the shortcut right of Herb Cape? It's this one, you mean? Or do you mean this one? I think that's outside of my chunk. I can check. Nah. It's outside of the chunk here. I still would say it's a death chunk on number 2. 600 hours is still a pretty long chunk, so I still think anything over 500 hours is a pretty grindy death chunk, but it's not like a game-ending death chunk, like a 2,000-hour grind or something, right? Well, I mean, that's not game-ending, but that's like a really, really harsh one. Oh, is that diary locked as well? Okay, never mind. Yeah, I can't do it then. Yeah, it's long, but at least it's like AFKable. I can AFK the melees, and I can also get loot that will help with Herblore, and potentially a dragon spear to help with combat XP, etc. So it's not a bad grind. My ideal role now is number 2. It really is. Okay, so... Number 2 is my most wanted chunk now, and number 6. Those are my 2 chunks I want the most. I'd take any other, like, green chunk, any easy chunk, but I just don't want to roll number 1 now, because that would be quite sad. After all this time waiting to get this, to get, you know, the rogue's outfit before Herblore, if we roll Herblore, it's going to be sad. But that's, like, Sod's Law, right? It's going to happen to me. Come on. Number 2. Please. Pick a chunk. Yes. Come on. Come on. Please. Ooh, Fremennik Slayer Dungeon. Okay, that is where the rolls end for today then. But it won't take me long before I'm rolling again. Because... it's a fairly long chunk, maybe like 100 hours, but not like crazy long, right? Like a week chunk or something. Okay. We've got Fremennik Slayer Dungeon unlocked. That's cool. So all of this time, I've been Lamping Slayer. I am now level 63 Slayer from Lamping, which allows us to kill a bunch of the monsters in there, and they do have collection log, you know, potential. So I can now kill all the way up to the jellies in there. I can't kill the Turov because I don't have leaf-bladed weaponry. So sadly, the Turovs that I have the level 4 I cannot kill. And the Basilisks... oh, no, not the Basilisks. The Kurasks will not be killable if I was to get 70 either, because they require leaf-bladed weaponry too. I'll be done in a day, really? Is it that quick? Okay, fair enough. We'll be rolling again soon then, hopefully. So yeah, I have up to jellies. I think jellies have like mithril boots. Then we have like some mystic stuff and a head from a basilisk and a cockatrice head. You know, not too much to get, but still things to get. So let's go get those. Awesome. What is the task now then? No current tasks. I need to manually add to my chunks. Where are my stats? Activity info. Skill. It's not telling me what skill this is. Oh, there we go. Slayer. Current Slayer level 63. Calculate tasks. You can't really kill the NPCs without a shield. I think Lunatar did. But I'm not sure how he did it. Maybe he got an ult to tank it. How do I get a leaf-bladed sword? What? Why is it saying that I can get that? Details. Turoff drop. I can't kill Turoffs. What are you on about? What? Okay, I got to backlog that one. Backlog the Turoff. Alright, then that's it. Yeah, Killer Jelly is my highest level task. Obtain... So if I take away my camera, you guys can see it. Killer Jelly is my highest Slayer level task. Magic Best in Slot Head. Mystic Hat. Then it's Bronze Boots, Iron Boots, Mithril Boots, Mystic Boots, Steel Boots, Basilisk Head, Cockatrice Head, and Mystic Hat. Cool. The Mystic Hat is my new Best in Slot Magic Hat as well, which is really nice. And then the rest are clogs for Slayer. Really not that bad. Yeah, I think I can get the hat. I'll give it a try without an ult, but if I have to use an ult, I can always use an ult to tank it. Because it's from Basilisk, right? Yeah. Okay, let's head over there. Honestly, our rolls today have been really cool. I've rolled some really good chunks. Very interesting. I like how the chunk picker has sent us in like all different directions. Quite nice. All right, we'll teleport over here then. Bank our stuff. I just can't kill Turoffs and Kurasks. Your 6k Drada Basilisk head? Yeah, that's not great. Okay. Then... we'll probably want to range them, right? Can't you use Slayer Dart? Doesn't that require a Slayer Staff? I have no Slayer store. So I'm pretty sure I can't use Slayer Dart. Oh, I can't kill Rock Slug either because of the salt. True. Which is the one that... do they drop the Iron Boots? Cockatrice. Bronze Boots? Cave Crawler. I don't think there's anything that the slugs drop. Yeah, it doesn't matter. No, you need salt to kill the slugs. 100%, right? Yeah, I'll get a new Best in Slot Mystic Hat. So, that's cool, I guess. Let's just go kill stuff anyway. So I think this is our best gear, right? And then we'll take a range setup for the Cockatrice. But we'll do the Cockatrice later on. We'll just do the other ones first. Need an anti-poison for the cave crawlers. Do I have any other anti-poisons? No, I don't think it's worth using my only anti-poison on a cave crawler. I'll just eat through it. Hopefully if I kill them fast enough, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I think using an ult to salt is a lot different than using an ult to tank or something, right? Because like even Limpwort used ults to tank KBD, for example, right? So like that's like more fair game. Okay, so we just take some food, right? Don't think there's anything else we need. I'll take this to teleport away. I guess we can take runes as we can teleport closer that way. Okay, let's head over. You think Chunk Pickers thinks you can kill Turoff since you can venom them and recoil rings? Oh, that sounds horrible. Sounds good, Inferno Zas. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy work. Doesn't work because you need at least 1 damage. Does recoil not count as damage then? Yeah, fair. Poor Jute, dead. Yeah, no, it's fair. Slayer's probably a harder one to do on the chunk picker, to be fair. Because there's just so many, like, intricacies to Slayer. Yeah, it thinks I have a shop. I guess I could tell Source that it thinks I have a shop when I don't have one. See what he says. Well, I'm going to try and cheese Cockatrice and Basilisks. Like, if I can shoot them and run out of aggro or something and they don't actually hit me. Maybe that's a potential, or have an alt tank or something. Alright. There is Fremennik Slayer Dungeon unlocked. Let's go head in there. We'll get the easy clogs first on the monsters that don't have the mirror shield issue. Then we'll see if we can somehow like flinch the monsters or something to not need a mirror shield. And then we'll get the Cockatrice head and the Basilisk head that way. But we can kill the other things first for like the metal boots and things like that. So these cave crawlers hurt a lot with poison, but I don't really want to use anti-poison. I only have 1 on this account, so it's quite a sought after commodity. So I'm just going to kill them, power through, and see how long it takes me to get the drop. What is the drop rate of these? Let's see. Iron boots are Cockatrice, bronze boots are the crawlers, right? One in 128? Oh. Okay. 1 in 128 for this bad boy, alright. Can I still get poisoned if I protect from melee? Do they actually have to damage me? Yo, Aralander? It doesn't look like they poison me if I'm protecting. They can poison through protect? Really? Well, I didn't want to get poisoned. That's why I was praying. But if they can poison through prayer... Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yeah. We'll just buff ourselves and just smack them as hard as we can then. I don't care about rocks, like it doesn't give me anything, I'm pretty sure, and I'm not going to use an ult to salt it. I don't think rock slugs give me anything, so I think it's okay. Yeah, the Drids drop anti-poison, but it's not worth it. I don't want to go farm Drids for the anti-poison and then come back here, you know. I'll just eat for it if I get poisoned. It's like a 6, I think. But thankfully, I have not been poisoned yet. And now that I've said that, I'm going to get poisoned, but that's okay. Oh, the rock slugs drop Mystic Gloves. It's not on my picker. I've already got Mystic Gloves, the normal Mystic Gloves, so it's not on my picker as the best in slot. White berries! Oh! That's huge! That's actually insane. This is my only way to get super defenses in my chunk, and that now allows me to make super combat potions once I get Herblore. I had no way of white berries before this. That's such a good drop. Let's go, okay. That's so good. Source fix Wall Beast and Slugs. Okay, that's why they're not on my picker. Okay. Cool, man. Alright. We just need to kill these quick before the poison kills me. Yo, I'm so happy with that white berry. You can plant him at Monastery now? Oh. Damn, I need to continuously do that every day. I need to bank a ton of them. Because the thing is, I have like 100 Cantadine seeds in my bank that I was like, these are useless. I can't make any potions with these. I was so sad because I had so much Cantadines in my bank. And now they're not useless. That's sick. Yeah, I've got a lot of seeds from Master Farmers, I'm pretty sure. I think I have at least like 20, 30 seeds. That's cool. Nice, nice. I'm happy. I'm happy. Dude, today has been so good for the account. It's actually opened up so many useful things. One being white berries as a drop. One being white berries being grown. One being loads and loads of quest points. I think I gained what? How many? It was 4 plus... I think it was 7 quest points that I gained. So I nearly doubled my quest points this roll as well. Crazy, man. Actually crazy. Oh, yeah, true. I don't need to replant them, do I? Do you know how long it takes to regrow birth? Is that something you know off the top of your head? I can always check on the wiki if needs be. Because, yeah... Oh, there are more white berries. Why'd you not take teleport? I do. Air rune and law rune. A few hours? What, per berry or full? If it's a few hours for a full one, that's not bad. I can do it like 3 times a day or something, right? That's quite good. I'm very, very far off of RD Diaries. That's not happening anytime soon. Hello, Lil Dragons. How you doing, mate? Well, that one shot with the 22 is always satisfying. You can collect them every herb one. But it's only 1 hour, 25 minutes for a herb run. They're not going to be fully grown during that, right? Oh, Penguin. I see, I see. Hello, Penguin. How you doing, buddy? Oh, wait. It's 80 minutes per regrow in terms of 1 berry. And what's the max? 4? 5? Or is it? Are you talking about a full regrow in 80 minutes? All berries? Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, no, that's fine then. I'll do it on every farm run. I'm definitely doing that because I will just start planting all the Cannantines I have in my bank and then doing those as part of the run. So I can get like 4 or 5 white berries every run. And that's going to stock up so quickly. Because if I do like 6 runs in a day, that's like 30 white berries. That's really nice. Oh, red spider's eggs as well. I can pick those up, so that's not quite as crazy. But yeah, that's cool, man. Wait, what? If all berries are on the bush, you can get like 35 sometimes? Did they update that at some point? I swear it used to be a really low amount. That's crazy, okay. Yeah, no, that's even better then. This roll has just been so worth it from that alone. That's changed my account. Because as soon as I unlock Herblore, I get like unlimited super combat potions at that point. That's such a good thing to have. Because I have like 450 Torstals in the bank or something. And like, if I'm going to be doing Master Farmers, I'm going to get more Torstals. Or like even from drops and things, right? So, that's cool. Bushes are massively buffed in old school versus RS3. That's funny. I actually do think they changed it in RS3 as well with the 120 herb, to be fair. They finally caught up in RS3 as well. Watch you don't roll a Herblore for another 20 chunks now, but that's fine. I'm okay if I don't roll Herblore for another 20 chunks because it gives me time to continue my farm runs. It gives me time to now continue berry runs and plant all those cannantines I have stocked up. Like, it's fine. Like, it's really good. If I don't get it for a few rolls, it just gives me more time to stock up. Yeah, I'll be playing RS3 Leagues. I'll be DGen streaming it on Twitch. And I'll also stream the planning and make a video of my route and stuff like I did previous RS3 Leagues. So I'll get a video out for my Chunkman next. And then after the Chunkman video, it'll be a Leagues RS3 prep and like talk about my spreadsheet and my routing and stuff. As long as you don't roll God Wars before Herb, that's true, yeah. That would be unfortunate. That's so nice that it's like Herbs now then. They have like lives and then a chance to deplete. Sorry, chat. That's so much nicer, yeah. I have 85 Herblore banked. Well, now that I have Whiteberries unlocked, with the Cannantines I have, I probably have 86 banked now. Because I get more XP from my Torstals, because 85 was calculating Torstals with Zamorak Bruise, which is less than a Super Combat. And I wasn't counting anything with Cannantines because I couldn't make Super Defenses. So now with those, I've probably got about 86 banked. So it's a pretty good head start. I don't know off the top of my head what 86 is. It's probably like 3.5 mil XP. So yeah, I have like 3.5 mil XP or so banked. So I have to get like 9.5 mil XP still or something. But I've already got, you know, a quarter of the skill done. So that's really nice. It's a good head start. I mean, it will take a while to get to 99, but the fact that I've got a quarter done without even like focusing on it and just doing it in the background, pretty nice, honestly. You can roll Remington and roll into Wildy. I can't roll Remington, no. I'll go back to Inferno with Herblore and get at least the halfway achievement, where you get the combat achievement for killing the Major. But I don't know whether I can get the kill with Herblore with my gear, because like I lack stuff like Regen Bracelet, which I think is a pretty good core component. To like regen your HP whenever you make a mistake and stuff twice as fast. So I might need at least molds and maybe even more upgrades, but like I can keep attempting it with upgrades. Like, so for example, when I get Herblore, I can at least get the combat achievement even if I can't kill Zuck. Then once I get molds, I'll push further, try again, and I'll just keep going back to it and trying until I get the kill. I don't know when I'll get the kill. I just keep practicing and slowly but surely get better, I guess. I don't know. But it's hard to say, like, I'll go back when I get this exact thing because the chunk pick is so random. I have no idea what I'm unlocking next, you know what I mean? Regen Bracelet will save you a few hours, but DVAMs is actually better. Yeah, but, like, even during my melee run of the normal fight games, I enjoyed regenning my HP between the waves. I think it just made me feel a lot more comfortable by being able to regen HP. But my skill level in general is nowhere near enough to complete Inferno on this account anyway. And it's just one of those things. I didn't want to spend so much time not progressing the account and practicing for like ages. And then I honestly don't even know whether I would be able to kill it eventually. Like, the skill level is still very, very high to do it. So it's like, will I be able to reach that skill level in like 3 months of practice? Maybe, maybe not. And then I have to do even more practice, or I have to like backlog it anyway. Like, it's a tough one for me. Because I've only been playing old school for 3 years. So it's like, I haven't actually been playing this game for too crazy long. Well, the chunk gold's just a bunch of stuff from Slayer creatures. Bunch of collection logs. This is a cool song. Oh, I Stardew Valley now. It's not even RuneScape. I don't know whether Stardew Valley is copyrighted on YouTube, so I probably shouldn't have this playing, otherwise it will mess up my VOD. So now I gotta swap to RuneScape music. We'll swap to this one. You have an Inferno cape on another account? That was also your starting point? Yeah, but like on your Karamcha account, didn't you spend a few months practicing? I don't even know if I want to spend a few months, honestly. Because my least favorite content in the entire game is wave-based content. Like, I've never really liked it in either RS3 or old school. So it's like, I'd have to spend the time to learn it, but also I don't really like the content in the first place. So it's learning something that I dislike that makes it way worse. And then I'm not going to spend my normal amount of time playing the game because I'm not enjoying myself. So then it's going to take twice as long. Like, I know just from my, like, in my personal, like, when I did it on my Group Ironman, I played the game way less when I did it on my Group Ironman because every time I died, even if I got further than what I did before, it was so, like, tilting that I'd have to, like, stop for the day. And then, like, I'd only spent 3 hours that day instead of, like, 5, 6, 7 or whatever, right? So it was just one of the, like, the mental side as well I need to factor in, I think. It's a big part of it for me, personally. I do give you big props for doing it, Mr. Verf, honestly. You are definitely a different breed. It's very respectable, but something that I most likely will not be doing for a while. Yeah, it is really relaxing, that Stardew Valley music, for sure. Do you think we'll get another chunk roll today? No. Because the Basilisk head and the Cockatrice head are quite rare. And then even just like these, it's taken a while. I've killed 90. It's a 1 in 128, so nearly on rate. But I might have to bank and come back for these as well. The poison just takes you out. I think RS3 hasn't got that much less wave-based than old school. Because, like, so, in my opinion, something like the Colosseum is completely different to the Inferno. It's way shorter, and it gives you loot every single wave. It doesn't just give you a cape at the end or whatever. I think it's a lot different when you get loot every single wave, and it's only, like, a handful of waves for the whole thing, rather than 63 or 69 waves, you know? My Slayer level is 63. And then, like, Delve, again, is not really, like, a wave-based thing, because you're just... It's kind of like an enraged thing. It's kind of like doing Telos and streaking Delve, right? So I think RS3 has just as much as old school, if you're going to compare it, because even if you class Colosseum as wave-based, you have Colosseum, you have Inferno, and you have Fight Cave. In RS3, you have Kiln, you have Inferno, and you have Fight Caves. So, like, you have 3 in both games. Okay, I only need to take 1 attack and strength pot next time. But I think we're going to have to bank. Okay. Let's go bank. I think I'm just going to bite the bullet and use that anti-poison that I have. Is there anything else I'm going to need anti-poison for in the future? I can use a strange fruit, can't I? Just to cure the poison? Yeah, I'll use the strange fruit. Rather than an actual anti-poison potion, because they're rare. Strange fruit. Eat that. Lovely. Top up my HP. Alright, then we just head back with We'll just take sharks. Just because they hit so hard, I think sharks are worth. Because once they poison, they hurt. So I'll take, like, these to get a couple of items in me, and then I'll use the rest sharks. Oh, yeah, I don't even have that chunk. I need to run around. Look at PMs on Discord. Yeah, I'll take a look. Ah, nice. Congrats on the Jad challenges, Mr. Verf. That's huge, dude. Very, very, very nice. That's so cool. It's so nice that once you're done Zuck, you unlock those as well. That's really fun. Kiln and RS3 Zuck feel much quicker in comparison for you. RS3 Zuck can be done in sub 20 minutes. Yeah, I mean, like, when you get really good gear in RS3, you can do it sub 20 minutes. When you get really good gear in old school, you can do fight caves in 30 minutes. And Zuck in... I don't know what the speed time for Zuck is, but I'm pretty sure it's sub 1 hour. So yeah, it's a bit slower, but Colosseum is really quick. It's like 20 minutes for Colosseum as well. So once you get good gear and you get good at the game, it's quick in both games, really. You almost recommended Lunas until you remembered what this series is? Yeah. I do not have much, sadly. Now, Jadpet, that sounds good, Verf. Hopefully you don't take too long to get it. Hopefully you get it before 100. That'd be great, right? You started your main in February and got Questcape yesterday. Hey, congrats on Questcape yesterday, Mr. Spooky. That's such a good achievement. And just being able to do the Lumbridge Diary where you don't have to use a Draymond Staff anymore. Oh, so good. Use Regen Bracelet and use Rapid Heal. About the Regen Bracelet. You think I have one of those? I do not. Alright, let's see if we can get the boots in this trip without having to go to the bank again. Because, like, the Pyre Fiends will be easy. I won't have to bank on the Pyre Fiends. Once I get, like, the flinch method for the Cockatrice, I'm sure they'll be okay as well, and even the Basilisk. I only have to kill one Jelly, right? I don't think Jelly drops anything for me. It might. I have to drop check the drop tables of all of them, I guess. Unicorn Horn Dust. That's kind of lit. I'll take that. Unicorn Horn Dust again? Okay. Just going to drop all my swordfish until I get poisoned, and then I'm going to need my food. I'll juggle the swordfish until I get poisoned. Because as soon as I get poisoned, I start dying, right? Until then, it's fine. I thought it was Mithril Boots from Jellies. Okay, yeah. I do have unicorns next to Camelot, but, like... unicorns are pretty annoying to kill because you have to continuously world hop. So if I'm just going to get some free unicorn horn dust, I'll take it. It's not worth making, like, Marantils into anti-poisons, for example, because Marantils are just such a low-level thing that it's not worth farming the unicorn horns for such a low-level thing. But if I'm going to get them as a side product for free, I'll take them for some free XP, you know? Just wait until I get poisoned. Oh. Yeah, 1 in 128 is all the boots. Yeah. All the boots here are 1 in 128. Well, I'm not... Oh, I guess, like, prioritizing it over more herbs. Sure. Yeah. That's fair. But I won't be prioritizing it over food because I'll be using the food as soon as I get poisoned. And runes are precious to me, obviously, because I don't have a rune store. What kill number? 115. Yeah, metal boots are a 1 in 128. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Tom. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, gear's getting there, dude. Gear's definitely getting there. Did you see the other rolls today as well, or have you just tuned in? Because today's been a really good day for the account. I have expanded my horizons quite a lot, and I've gained 7 quest points. So I am now at 16 quest points. So I'm halfway to the Champion Scroll grind, which will be quite a fun one. I'm quite excited for that. But then I also got North Tavali. So now if I roll Burthup, I can get Rogue's outfit before Herblore is unlocked, which is insanely cool. And I rolled the like the Monk's Friends Monastery one, and that has a bush patch in it, which gave me the Whiteberry like ability to farm Whiteberries, and that's like the only way I can get Whiteberries now, except for a really rare drop from these. So I can now make super defenses before rolling Herblore, and that then unlocks super combat potions as well. So I've had a lot of unlocks today and a lot of good things for the future of the account to make the future of the account easier. Like super combats are sick, really good XP. Plus now I have a use of my Cannantines and I can plant all my Cannantine seeds. Then I also obviously got a bunch of cool Slayer mobs to grind here. Potential for Rogue's outfit before Herblore. Bunch of quest points. I'm a happy boy. Alright, Swordfish is despawning soon, so let's eat this one. Man, the inventory management at the moment is a little bit all over the place, but we're alright. Alright, we can eat this Swordfish, pick up the Shark. The Ranar Weed will pick up next, I guess. Yeah, the herb quality of life is huge. So yeah, we've expanded our map quite nicely. The map now has 33 chunks. Quite a lot of red around, but ignore the red. It's fine. Whiteberries from these guys as well. Nah, minecart wouldn't be a travel method for me because I can walk to the chunk it would take me to. First person I've heard happy closer to the Champion Scroll grind. I just think it's like a unique grind, and I think it's kind of fun. It's like a cool thing to unlock. So, yeah, I'd be pretty happy with a Champion Scroll grind. We are now dry. 140 KC, no boots. Never lucky. The poison hurts, man. But maybe we'll spoon the heads because we're going dry on this, and I'd rather spoon the heads because doing them without a mirror shield is a bit annoying. Yeah, I don't think I'll get Champion Scrolls before I unlock the 99 melee grinds from the Warriors Guild, though. Because I'd need 16 more quest points before I roll one chunk. That's... I highly doubt that's going to happen. I guess it's technically possible, I just don't see it happening. Now that I can grow whiteberries, I can leave them on the floor and watch them despawn. That's crazy. But yeah, with Limpwart's rule set, anything that you can go ahead and travel to with your, like, feet eventually, like if you can walk there. So, for example, I can't use the Atherby docks to go to places like Rimington or over to Port Sarim because I can walk to Port Sarim eventually. The only thing I could roll with Catherby was Karumja, because the only way for me to get to Karumja was via boat. I couldn't walk there. So that's why that was enabled, whereas nothing else was. Hopefully that makes sense. And obviously I want to try and follow Limpwart's rule set as close as I can. So trying to adhere to it as much as I can. More herbs. Let's go. Do 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 do. Surely I get this before 200 KC, right? So I can stop being poisoned, please. Yeah, the Keldergrim to go to the mining guild is an interesting one. Because I know, like, when you use the Keldergrim minecart to go to the mining guild, you're technically still underground on that one. It's a bit different than using the mining cart to go from overground to underground, or the overground to somewhere else overground. So I'm not really sure. Like, it wouldn't give me any extra grinds other than, like, Prospector's outfit if I was to enable it. So it's not like I would, like, not enable it to get out of a grind or something, but then also, is it classed as part of the rules or not? Because it is a bit of an interesting one. Underground travel is fine, I guess? Yeah, it's interesting. Because is that still considered the same chunk, even though you've traveled, like, really far if you were to leave at that point? Oh, there we go. Bronze boots obtained. Collection log slot completed. Yeah, love to see it. That is our first of many boots. So now we need to move on to the next ones. Alright, we can drop the unicorn horn dust for the Haralander. Okay, so we'll ignore the cockatrice. We can't do these because we don't have salt. Bob, Limp and Freight all unlock KQ via underground, I think. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, then if they're doing that, then I'll just do it, right? It is definitely interesting, right? It's an interesting thing to think about. It's fine until you get KQ. Yeah, yeah. Okay, on to Pyre Fiends we go. So now we kill these bad boys for the still boots. Surely we get it easy peasy, right? Easy peasy. How much XP do Fiendish Ashes give? Are they worth picking up? Oh, I hit at the same time. I didn't actually see how much they gave. Let me see. $10 XP. It seems like a waste to pick up. But then, like, I have no prayer training method, so prayer is kind of scary. Like, do I pick it up? Do I not? I don't even know at this point. Yeah, it's definitely not much, is it? You also got from Karen to Sarachnis Dungeon via Underground. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I guess I'd enable it because, like, it is technically within that chunk, right? Like, because Undergrounds aren't classed as chunks. If Underground was classed as chunks, you'd have to roll the Underground anyway. Because, like, for example, Tsar area is technically 4 chunks. Like, it's 4 chunks big. And if you rolled the volcano, the Tsar area technically could be rolled separately with 4 chunks. Yeah, it's worth me picking up the myth and things for the Alks. I'll bank if I don't get the boots. If I don't spoon the boots here, I'll bank and get, like, Dragonhide and wear that instead, because I know these hit with, like, magic damage or whatever. It's just so nice to have new monsters in my chunks. It's been so long since I've had, like, new monsters to kill. All of my grinds recently have been, like, skilling grinds. And it's so nice to have a grind that has a bunch of new monsters that I can kill, a bunch of new drops that I can see. It's just nice. Loads of, oh, I was going to say loads of collection logs to get. I spooned that bad boy in, like, 10 KC. We take that one. Still boots obtained. All right, let's head over to Jellies to get the myth boot, shall we? Easy live. But yeah, it's so nice to be able to get, like, actual new drops and new monsters. Oh, it's just so nice. I'm having a great time. This chunk feels great. This whole day of rolling has felt so good. Must be nice. Yeah. I hope you don't stay too long to get the pets, Mr. Verf. For your own sanity, man. You did have, like, a pretty good flurry of chunk rolling, and then you hit Winter Todd. Then you instantly hit Inferno after that, pretty much, right? So you had some bad luck recently, but before that, you were rolling quite a lot. Yeah. Normally you're rolling, and you're in SpongeBob. Yeah. The SpongeBob meme where they're looking out and everyone's playing. Yeah. Jellies will murder you, magical melee. Yeah, it's fine. Like I said, I'll just bank whenever. I guess I could take this off, right? But, like, I'll bank soon to re-gear with Dragonhide. Because I was going to do it for the imps if I didn't get the boots, but I might as well stay here. Because the time it takes me to get to the bank and stuff is just annoying. Imagine Verve has to do 300 plus Infernos for the pet. No. We don't talk about that. Verve's going to get the pet in like 5kc. There's no way it's taking him longer than 5, man. If your brain doesn't lie, don't relic a Slayer Cave and monsters that drop Amulet of Ranged. In RS3 it does. Aqua Knights drop Amulet of Ranging in RS3, but in old school, it's Kurasks that are there, and it stops at Kurasks. The Amulet of Ranging is now a new thing in Sailing, I think. They added it to Sailing monster drop tables. Yeah, that would be very, very unlucky to go that dry on. So, do you have something in your mind, Verve, where you would backlog the Zuck pet if you go a certain KC without it, and then just do, like, a certain amount of KC a roll or something? Or are you literally just going to stay there until you get the pet, no matter what? Even if it is, you know, 2 times try or something? You always do something or you don't do something? No in between? Okay, yeah. So if you weren't going to do it, you would have just instantly backlogged it like I did, instead of, like, even just going for it? Right, yeah, it makes sense. You don't do, like, half measures. You either do full measure or nothing. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm in a similar way. That's why I chose to backlog Zuck instead of being, like, I'll do some attempts here and some attempts there. Like, I'd rather just backlog it until I get better gear and then just fully send it. It would just be better, I think. Grinding Gates with memory downs is a pain, yeah. Gates of Elindis in RS3 is quite a tedious boss. Yeah, it's the A Mascot's Promise remix, yeah. The only thing you're not sure about is some of the combat tasks. Yeah. No, 100%, Verf. I don't think those tasks should count as a requirement. Like, if they are literally just, like, out of the range, like, out of your ability with your gear. Like a gear limitation, essentially. Like, it's just not going to work. But then once you get better gear, say you unlock chambers and you get a T-bow, you can go back and do those, right? Because you're not that far off of chambers, to be fair. Ah, nice, Raf. That's awesome. 227 lucky implants without the fire battle staff is sad, man. I watched your ramble, Tom, the other day. It makes me sad, but at least you're consistent with it, right? You're progressing. If you do 100 KC, you can do 1,000. Yeah, you're like dedicated at that point, right? You're invested. You can't give up 2 times rate. You just gotta send it. Yeah, it's like sunk cost fallacy, right? Wait, who's this? Mummy's Pay Pig. Interesting name. What the heck? Holy moly. Right-click roulette right there. Yeah, you've definitely made so much progress by the time that you have 100 KC that it's probably second nature to get the KC at that point. Rolling again tonight? Nah, I won't be able to. Might be able to roll in a couple of days, though. But I've got to get editing my video for an upload with a sponsor by the end of the month. So I'm not sure when the next roll will be. It depends on RNG with the heads, because they're like 1 in a few thousand, aren't they? So they could take a while. They could take a few days. But outside of the RNG with the heads, I've got to edit a new video with these rolls and the previous rolls and the 99 agility and everything in it. So that'll probably take priority over rolling, and I can just like AFK farm some of these monsters while editing. But I don't think any of the monsters are aggressive, so I'm not actually sure. Maybe I AFK some Ice Warriors for some stats and some Siege. It can be done tonight, though. Only if I got, like, insane spoonage, sure. Oh, it was you, Ryder? Nice. Interesting name, my man. Basilisk Head's 1 in 2k, Cockatrice 1 in 1k? Yeah, okay. And then, obviously, you need the boots as well from them, right? Mystic Boots. The Mystic Boots Light from Cockatrice. And the Mystic Hat Light from Basilisk, yeah. I got Steel Boots. I got Bronze Boots. Which ones are Iron Boots? Cockatrice, right? Yeah. And then Mithril Boots are these. Okay, yeah, I mean, it's fine. I've slain a jelly. Cool. We're getting through our tasks, at least. Yeah, so technically I should have, like, the hat before I get the head. But I could spoon the head and be waiting on the hat. Just depends on how things go, I guess. We shall see. You just googled it out of curiosity. Weird that the Duck Pets are more common on side tasks. It's to incentivize people to do the task. It's the same as Fight Caves. Jad Pet is more common on task as well. It's to incentivize you to do it on task and slap it up. Wear Myth Boots. Are you scheduling future chunk rolls as well? I can't. Well, yeah, I will always schedule the chunk roll, yes. But I don't know when the next one will be. So I normally schedule it typically like either the start of the day of or like the day before. So it'll always be scheduled, but I think the best way is I always ping my Discord which is discord.gg/MaikeruRS. I think it needs a www dot, right? Yeah, something like that. I think that works if you click it. I don't know, or you can copy paste it into the URL. It might need a HTTPS, but I always ping the Discord whenever I go live. So if you want to know exactly when I'm streaming, also on Twitch as well, because I don't only stream on YouTube. I'll sometimes go live on Twitch just doing a random grind, or like, for example, with RS3 leagues coming up, I'll be streaming a ton on Twitch. I always ping the Discord. Oh, you are there? Nice. You got some AFK things in the pipeline? It's always nice when you have something that's like completely AFK that you can just mind off do in the background. I loved that with my main account because I was able to like completely mind off stars for mining. And I got like 99 woodcutting on redwoods, like just brain off. All my combat stats were done at crab, just brain off. It's so nice. Oh, that's really cool, Verf. That sounds fun. A PKing account. That's fun. Like a cool, different pure. Some of the pure builds are really, really neat. It's fun to watch people PK with like a completely crazy build. Ah, nice. That sounds good. Hopefully it's fun to PK on once you're finished building it. I never really got into PKing. Maybe one day, who knows? $20k meta geodes is insane, Rurali. That is nuts. What the heck? That's so many meta geodes. Holy moly. Can make some money for the GM series? Yeah, that's fair. But then surely doing the GM stuff, you're going to be making money farming bosses, no? Well, I guess if you're only going for the achievements, then maybe not. But, like, a lot of the perfect achievements are going to require you to do a fair amount of kills to get the perfect, especially, like, perfect top and stuff. You're going to be doing a decent amount of top kills. Hypothetically, what would your chunk rule say if Jagex rolled 120 skills out? Yeah, I think it would be all skill cape chunks would turn into 120 skill cape chunks, but they're never going to add 120 skills to old school. I would never see them doing that, I'm not going to lie. It would be very unlikely and not something that I think I would see ever. Yeah, they don't make sense with how slow old school's skilling is. Like, the progression just isn't there for 120s, whereas RS3 got to the point where XP was so fast that 120s made sense because they are the new 99s, you know? 120s are an old school 99. Yeah, pretty much on a lot of the skills. If a skill's a million experience an hour, that skill is going to take you, you know, a little bit longer to get to 99, then from 99 to 120 being like a mil an hour. That's like a 200-hour skill. And on old school, agility is over 200 hours, for example. Like, many skills are over 200 hours for 99, let alone anything else, right? So, yeah, I think it's okay. It's just two different games and two different directions. It depends on what skill. If you're talking about, like, agility is one of the slower skills in RS3. I think you can push, like, 250k an hour. It's like the worst skill to trade in RS3 in terms of experience an hour. And like if the slowest skill in RS3 is 250k an hour, you can imagine how fast the speedy ones are. For something like Herblore, if you just dump a ton of money into it, you can get like 10 million Herblore experience an hour at like 105, I think it is. So 105 to 120, you just get 10 more experience an hour. Oh wait, Anachronia Agility got a 40% buff just a week or two ago? Really? Oh, okay, then Agility's a lot better now. So Agility went from like 250k to like 350k? Ooh, that's nice. That's a lot better for RS3 standards. That's quite nice. Definitely needed it because Agility was so far behind everything else. Yeah, like combat stats are millions of experience an hour, yeah. I won't be rolling again today, no, because these Slayer monster drops are quite rare, so it's going to take me a little while. But I will be rolling again soonish. I don't know how long it will take me, and I will be editing a new video, so by soonish, I mean hopefully a few days, if I don't go too dry. Not all agility got a buff, some didn't change at all, yeah. It's weird that they wouldn't buff certain ones, but Anachronia got a buff, and that was like best in slot, so it just makes best in slot better, right? Best agility course is now Anachronia, Advanced Barbarian, and Prif. Okay. Yeah, Anachronia was always light years ahead of the others because it was skill-based. Like, you actually have to do good surges, dives, and pinpoint accuracy type thing. So it always rewarded that, which I like. The others are a lot more chill, but less XP, which is fine as well. Just depends on, like, the type of player you are, right? Like, it just depends on what you want to do and how you want to play. But yeah, with that, chat, I think I am done for tonight, as it is 11 p.m. and I will be heading off to chill for the night before sleeping. But I appreciate you all tuning in. I appreciate you all being here for the amazing chunk rolls that we had. We had some really good chunk rolls. I will schedule the next stream when I'm close to finishing this, and obviously have it finished by the stream. Like I said, I don't know when I'll be streaming, but I'll be editing and trying to get these drops. So hopefully not too long, and we'll be rolling again, and I'll be live again on YouTube for the rolls. Outside of chunk rolls, I'll be live on Twitch, and I will catch you guys next time soon, I'm sure. But have a lovely morning, night, evening, whatever it is for you all. And as always, until next time, see ya, chat. Yeah, thank you for the grats on the big rolls, and yeah, thank you for tuning in. I'll catch you guys later.